Everybody, welcome in. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, I didn't think I would be able to stream tonight, okay? My little sister decided that she was gonna have a party, okay? And guys, I don't know if I'm getting old, but oh my god, I cannot deal. I cannot deal with, like, kids shouting. Dude, it drives me up the wall. Like, I just get so fucking overwhelmed. I cannot deal with that shit anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I swear, even as a kid, right? We would just, if we were drinking, right? We would just be chilling out, having a few drinks. Not like banging and crashing around the fucking joint. Like, Yen, you aren't old. I know, but I feel old. I feel ancient. Fucking hell, we've got some donos to read, okay? Thank you very much, Lucy Lou Loser, for the $20 US. I love you so much, dog. A banger opening. I'm very excited to see your reaction to all this crazy ass bullshit. Indeed, indeed. And thank you very much, Francis, for the $5 US. Good luck, Yen. There be a part 2 stream on this video. If wrong, I'll donate $20. I don't know if we're gonna get through this whole thing in one stream. I do. I do. Drinking as a kid, crazy. You say this as you're very Germanic and European, okay? You're telling me you didn't have a bit of, like... What do you even have in Germany? Beersen. Beer. Be some beer. Have some beer with a drink. That was beer with a drink? Beer with a meal. Crazy, crazy. I should probably swap screens, shouldn't I, chat? Hold on. Bwah. So, today, chat, if you can tell by the thumbnail, okay, the lovely custom thumbnail, customary of Lou, who is in the chat. Thank you very much, Lou. Today we're going over Kraken Serafino's video talking about someone called Neff. Now, from my understanding, Neff has got a very long history, okay? They have, like, touched, that we worded the most accurately, a lot of the internet. Now, Lou, if you're still in the chat when I say this, if I'm correct in saying this person was at one point friends with Turkey Tom? Maybe. But from my understanding, this person, like, you know, had, you know, been around everywhere. Anywhere from small commentary to apparently having, like, a several-year-long beef with Serafina, okay? And if you guys don't know who Serafina is, check out my last stream, okay? We had Kraken Serafina on along with Lou, I guess. And my monitor just turned off. What the hell? I am correct. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As a goth who has never been to a club because sensory sensitivities, I wish that there was just like a chill goth cocktail bar. Yeah, I would like that as well. I don't know. I don't like actually go out drinking. And it's not because like I'm a, you know, a stooge. It's just everything's so expensive. Like, why go out to, like, a club where you could get stabbed when you could, like, you can, like, you know, stay home, right? Buy some drinks that are much cheaper from the shop, okay? And just chill out with some friends, right? Easy. But I don't know, like, even as a kid, right, I wouldn't be, like, tramping around the place of someone else's house, right? Spilling, like, alcohol and stuff and not cleaning up. Like, are you so for real? Well, that's how I grew up. That's how I taught. That's how I was taught, right? You clean up after yourself even if you're at a party. You know, don't go throwing up in people's gardens because that's something one of those kids did. Fucking hell. Drinking at home is cheaper? Yeah, exactly. Oh, they were friends with Kumo? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, I think we're gonna get into this, okay? There's a lot here, okay, to get into. This person is a fucking creature, and I've, like, skimmed the first, like, 20 minutes of this video just to see what the actual crack is. And oh my god, oh my god. Also, I do apologize in advance, chat. I kind of have... I can say it. I've got a bit of a cough, okay? I've got a bit of a cough tonight. but we're gonna power through it, okay? Lio perish. But anyways, chat. Also, wait, why did only one of those donos pop up for the goal? That's so weird. Wait, what? I swear I have it set for any level, right? Guys, donate to find out why the goal's broken. Anyways, thank you very much, guys. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. And I can already tell what game this is. This is New Vegas. Makes sense. The trans game, okay?
Only a matter of time.
Well, yeah, it's been a while, I guess. Yeah, this video is pretty long overdue. I meant to do it last year, and I just kind of didn't really care all that much because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yes, sorry. Sources just in, sorry. There's a lesbian in my ear, sorry. Oh, and they've already said it in the chat. Thank you very much, loser. Look at the pinned comment. Damn you. I'm so sorry. I was going to, okay? I just saw your message now. I'm an idiot. Okay, I gotta address this. I thought I was missing something anyway. Gotta read the pinned comment, apparently. First upload was hit by privacy claims on the text now section. Whoops, and the mugshot that was already public to begin with, yes, the irony. The notification emails were thrown in my junk folder and I wasn't able to see the claims to immediately shoot them down, but here's it re-uploaded. Yeah, so apparently Neff, aka Database Productions, has already tried striking this video down. Crazy work. Crazy work, okay? It'll be very interesting to see what happens to this stream. So guys, if you like the stream, make sure to donate, otherwise it might, you know, vanish for all we fucking know, knowing this person's track record. Also, thank you very much, Francis, for the $5 US. Please donate to Yen to fight off the sickness. So fucking true. I can buy... Dude, that's what I forgot to get from the shops today. I went to the shops to get grated cheese for my toasties, okay, and I forgot to get lozenges. I'm dying, Dutch. And I burned the inside of my mouth today, because I'm an idiot. But yeah. But yes. You happy now, Lou? I've informed the people. Okay. Let's continue, okay? Let's continue.
It is something that I have to eventually respond to anyways because, you know, I feel like I have an obligation to at some point. Initially, the reason for this was to let a legal process play out because... honestly, that is what you should do if there is a legal process involved. And it seems like that process hasn't really gone anywhere, but more on that later, of course. So my primary focus is on this initial video, because considering what I'm going to discuss, the second video doesn't really matter all that much. Not saying it doesn't have any information to not discuss, but again, we'll get to that. Now, if you're a little bit confused, this is in relation to a video I put out well over a year ago, talking about a creator who was formerly known as Database Productions. He's gone by multiple different usernames in the past, but right now he wants to be called Adept, I guess, so sure, why not? So in that video, I made claims that Adept is a serial abuser and psychopath, showing a number of different examples of said behavior, and he made a response shortly after shooting all of those claims down. Or initially, it seems like that's what he did. And in this video, I am going to show you exactly why he is absolutely full of shit. And those reasons as to why he's full of shit is a significant reason as to why I started to not care about doing this video, because there is so much crap to look through, it's just hard to motivate myself to actually look at it. It's going to become pretty understandable very quickly. Oh yeah, and he's a pedophile.
This is where the road ends.
And that's why I played that song at the beginning, anyway.
Secondly, the screenshots of me updating one of my video descriptions on my old main channel, Database Productions, to link and endorse revenge porn. This
Hi, Lio Convoy.
Is not true. At the time I linked the channel's name was Zavia YT.
Wait, you did a video on Neko Coder? What the fuck? What is this rabbit hole?
This is not true. At the time I linked the channel's name was Zavia YT. It was not her government name at the time. The channel also didn't have any content uploaded to it. Once I caught wind of that stuff starting to happen, including the channel's name changing, I deleted it all from the description and deleted all of the comments of the account interacting with me. I did not interact with it any further publicly or endorse its actions. There's even some private messages I have with the people responsible where I even express my discomfort with the behavior.
I mean, damn, that seems like I got pretty destroyed there. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good response.
It's cooked.
Until you notice one little problem. And that problem that I immediately noticed was the view counts that he is showing.
Oh, hold on.
And that problem that I immediately noticed was the
So was this the original one? Huh? Okay,
view
explain.
counts that he is showing. In the screenshot that he uses to defend himself, his video is unlisted, with the video having 2,939 views. And in my video, the first screenshot that I used, the video is set to public, sitting at 2,949 views.
Right.
Then the screenshot of the Pinterest link, which is the second screenshot that I showed, had a 2,969 views, which means only one thing. In gradual increasing order, his screenshot is the first one, and the other ones that I showed are the second and the third one. Which means in the video description changes that I showed, he was still constantly changing it. Most importantly, the blurred screenshots that I showed was not of the Zavia YT account that he shows in this screenshot he used to defend himself with. The two screenshots that I used were of completely different links because Adept would change it constantly. Again,
interesting.
one of the links was to a Pinterest page that had Zavia's legal name. You made the conscious decision to put a Pinterest link with Zavia's legal name in your description because that is what you chose to do. The other screenshot I showed was of a channel that not only had Zavia's real name attached to it, Adept himself put their name in the description.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay. The cogs were not turning. So if I'm understanding this correctly, they're claiming that Neff is claiming that they didn't send any, did not, dox this person, right? Or did not leak their name. Based on, saying, oh yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't, change the link or anything like that. But they, portrayed it in the wrong order. Am I getting this right? But what Sarah is saying here is that they had... The screenshots, in terms of a timeline, are in the incorrect order. And basically it shows that Neff had been changing the link consistently to at one point including the Pinterest with the docs, name docs, and then also with the YouTube account with the name docs, and then changed it again to show it so it's like a random other account. If I'm understanding this correctly. Okay.
Of that particular video. And
interesting.
No, it wasn't just a YouTube channel link, because admittedly, when channels change their name, the name of the link will actually change on YouTube. However, what he puts beside the link was not a link. He manually put that there because that's not how YouTube works. Just because the name of the channel changes within the link doesn't mean that the words beside it also changes. Because again, he's
using a screenshot that was dated before the screenshot that Sarah uses, meaning he leaked Zavia's name after the screenshot he's using as defense. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Lo.
A part
makes
of
sense,
the link,
makes sense.
But
Big
I'm still
brain,
not
big
done
brain,
because
big
I have
brain.
to talk about the dates as well. Adept claims that the changing of descriptions occurred on March the 2nd, 2023, but we took these screenshots in our archive chat afterwards on March the 3rd, and then on the 5th when we were keeping track of you in real time, changing video descriptions while you were harassing Zavia. These increasing dates also reinforces the increasing view counts that I showed earlier. And if you think I'm pulling all of this out of my ass, go watch his video and then go watch my first video. It's all still there. If you want to be really astute, you can actually point out the differences in the length of the text that he shows. If you compare the two, they are very clearly not the same. The text in my screenshot is clearly longer. Even if you wanted to somehow try and say that everything that I'm saying is bullshit, even at face value, this little bit of text here that says, oh, here's what it is unblurred, is just completely wrong when you compare the two. But yeah, so one of the most important pieces of evidence that he tries to defend himself on, he absolutely fucking lied about it. I think what gets me is how he tried to construct that lie, because it was so easy to disprove when I looked at the evidence for just 5 fucking seconds. Now, I'm going to be jumping around the timeline here, so it's going to be a little bit mixed up, but later on in stuff that I'm going to show in the video, he actually would have an upload where he would address his, how do I put this, contradictions.
Even if I did it, even if I did link that shit and it had her fucking name on it, I didn't link no Revenge Porn.
Okay.
I didn't link no Google Drive with Revenge Porn. That didn't happen. I know for a fact that didn't happen.
Interesting.
Even if I did it, let's say I did do all of that, and let's say I was just fucking completely lying, I somehow made up all my evidence. What exactly do you think is gonna happen?
Oh, what are you gonna do,
what
man?
the fuck? Okay. This guy's unhinged. Holy fucking shit. Bro. Sorry, I did not expect that. Fucking hell.
Prove that I'm a lying piece of shit? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it makes you look 10 times fucking worse. I could just end this right now and just leave that there for everybody to look at, because once you show one lie, everything else starts to fall apart. But of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show as much as I can because, oh boy, yeah, this is only but a taste. Now, just for your information, a bunch of this audio was recorded well last year, which means I'm saying Neff a bunch in place of Adept. Yeah, I'm just not gonna re-record all of this because there's literally no point in doing so. Same person, different usernames, whatever.
This led to us eventually flirting and eventually becoming a couple, beginning a relationship that shouldn't have ever taken place. The relationship started with Zavia love bombing me, writing me essays proclaiming I'm their soulmate, and telling
What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry.
Started with Zavia love bombing me, writing me essays proclaiming I'm their soulmate, and telling me that they love me, all just within days of becoming a couple.
See?
Oh no. Oh no. How dare they be lovey-dovey as a couple? Oh no. I don't understand this claim. Wait, love bombing when you're dating? Huh? Is that a thing? Am I retarded? Can you do that? Like, I understand being like overbearing as a partner, right? But you kind of gotta like establish boundaries. Let me reread this screenshot real quick.
Their soulmate, and telling me that they love me. All just within days of becoming a couple.
See, these are the small things.
Oh yeah, okay, bro. Okay, interesting. What? How dare you? How dare you love someone? That's like horrific. That's the biggest sin. God.
In his video that I don't understand why he tries to make a point out of, mainly because it took me 20 seconds to, you know, look through the actual
Ah shit. I need to grab someone real quick. Hold on. Let me kidnap. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? Wakey wakey. Time to kill. Say nothing if you're gay. Thank you.
I had to replug my microphone. I see. I woke up.
Yeah.
And then Lou said, "Oh, Yen's streaming." I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, no, the plan changed. My sister party ended recently, so I'm like, okay, let me just do a 1 a.m. stream real quick, because this topic's gonna take several streams anyway, so I might as well get it started.
Yeah, no, enjoy. So you're okay. So you just got past the video descriptions, and then when he said about that. What if I did do it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What's she gonna do?
And now I'm learning. Apparently, it's evil to say you love someone in a relationship. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Oh no, just wait to hear what I have to say first.
Oh, okay. Be quiet, a Kraken is speaking.
Conversations, since they're confirmed real, and he's sharing messages from those conversations that are real, because sure enough, he's also participated in love bombing multiple times. Like,
You have a light in my world of darkness, tossed in a dark place I never thought I'd get out of by a girl I thought I loved. You shine your light for me and helped me out of that place. And you're still doing it. You're so compassionate, understanding, and heartfelt. I've never met a person who's been this open and genuine about how they feel, especially towards me. I know I have trust issues, but I think most of them come from people not being genuine to me. Yuvo, I've trusted you since the moment I met you. There isn't that feeling of doubt whenever you tell me things that I had with others like selfish? Interesting. You're a pure soul and you directly speak from your heart. Okay. There's a lot. You're a hurt soul. You've been beaten and bashed and tossed around. Side, you've been neglected by your own self-care for the happiness of others. I won't lie, that bothers me. But I don't expect you to just make a 180 to change in that day. I'll be here to make sure you feel that appreciation you deserve. And I'm glad I filled your hole as well. Okay, yeah, I skipped around a bit, don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, it's the same shit. It's just love bombing. Is this to a different person?
No, normal.
Oh, this is
No,
the
that's
Zavia.
him.
This is the
That-
Zavia.
no,
Okay.
no, that's that's to Zavia. But
Yeah.
the thing is, though, is that he's claiming that doing it to him is a bad thing, but he's also just doing it. Now, here's the thing: none of this really matters,
Yeah.
right? But he makes a big deal out of it.
Oh yeah. No, it's hypocritical, and I love hypocritical
But
points.
this is at the beginning of his video.
Yeah, it's great. It's
like
great.
like what it took. So I only looked at, was it like what, 50 seconds of him like defending himself on the video descriptions, and it takes me like 5 minutes to debunk it.
Yeah, it's great.
That is the level of insanity we're talking here. Now, again, this is only but a taste. It gets so much worse. It gets 10 times worse.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But what if he did? But what if I did love bomb? Well, like, what would actually happen from it? That's gonna be like the retort to everything if he does a response.
You're gonna see it a few times, but generally it's just about the fact of like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like drag me to a Senate call. That's what he really thinks.
Yeah.
That's what he thinks this is all about. Right?
Has he ever been?
What?
Has he ever been put in a Senate call?
I don't believe so. No, I can't.
Boo.
I can't recall. I think he was around for a moment. I cannot remember because it's been so long.
Fair enough.
But he definitely holds like this like feeling of hate towards everybody who was a part of it.
Yeah.
For some reason, and really the only reason is because a number of those people were in an archive chat at the time, helping Zavia trying to get away from him.
Yeah.
It was like that sort of abusive relationship, basically, because Zavia and I dated, so obviously like I had that prior connection, and I go over more of this later in the video. Like it's a long story. It is a very long story. It's like you're gonna hear me say a couple of times. More on that later. There's too much bullshit. This thing could have been 10 hours long, but I'm condensing it for you again.
Yeah.
I am condensing it for your ass, okay?
Hey, I'll tell you guys a fun fact, chat. I was originally going to do a silly little part in this video, and then the fougening happened, okay? The fougening happened, and everything exploded.
The happened.
Yeah. And I was just like, I'm too, like, overwhelmed right now. Sorry, Sarah. And they were like, it's okay. I'm going to, like, beat you up over it later. And I was like, okay. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. You're my guide. Release the Kraken.
I mean, you can read these for yourself on screen. He has done this multiple times.
I should have been the one to fill your dark
No, not this one.
I don't know why.
What game was that from? I remember that shit.
It's Devil May Cry, I think. No, Creepy told me to put that in.
Oh, I love TCR.
He saw that message and he's like, "No, put that in there. You have to put that in the background." I'm like, "Okay, fine."
That's awesome. I haven't spoken to Creepy in fucking ages. I think the last time I spoke, it was about Warhammer. That was fun. Good times.
Yeah, with me as well. He hangs around my server sometimes.
Yeah. Evil old guy.
Time in this video projecting about something this fucking small, but again, it's him and he's a hypocritical little bitch. So, yeah, there you go.
But we can't expect God to do all the work.
I did not interact with it any further publicly or endorse its actions. There's even some private messages I have with the people responsible where I even express.
So here's a big point of contention here. The people responsible. So he's gonna do this a lot, where nothing is ever his fault.
Right.
Right. And if it is his fault, only a little bit is my fault.
Yeah.
Right. So now, granted, now that I've already shown you that the video description defense is complete and utter horseshit, here comes this. So there you go.
Okay.
You can go ahead. Go and watch.
Okay.
Express my discomfort with the behavior.
Neff claims that he didn't interact with the account
Cancel
further,
minors even.
but
Yeah, I was
that's both
gonna say.
a lie and misleading. Now,
Oh fuck. Thank you very much, Francis, for the $20. Effort we ball. Here's the 20. Data sounds like my name is not important, mixed with to protect the life cycle, topped off with if I did it. Now show yourself, your new ruler, the Emperor. Thank you very much.
I think this was recorded 2 years ago.
Fair
By
enough.
the way.
Oh,
There's some stuff that there's some stuff I didn't bother re-recording at all. I just didn't give a shit. I didn't
enough.
care.
No, I don't
I
blame
had
you.
to re-edit a bunch of this anyways.
Fair enough.
Originally, I didn't include very much because I didn't think I needed to, but that was a mistake. This was not me withholding my full hand of cards and intentionally luring Neff into a trap. Sorry, I'm not that clever. I was handed a mountain of evidence that consisted of a 200-page document, and I used a portion of it. So now let's bring out some more evidence, since it's what I have to do.
You go and
First
pause.
off, it wasn't just...
So in my first video, I only used a portion of evidence.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did that is because I didn't want to make the video that long, right? I used the portion that I thought was pretty damning, and it was.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into this here in like probably about 20 minutes. It's the one where he sadistically admits to doing everything, and then he tries to say, "Oh, I was just bro."
Yeah, you use the most like
I thought-
damning evidence instead of like blowing out the video, so people actually retain the information. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Exactly.
Do that at some point myself. So yeah.
Yeah, that was what the point is, but I now realize to an extent that was a mistake. I wasn't wrong,
Right.
but I should have made the video longer. But oh well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Evil stuff.
To one account that Neff would be interacting with publicly, it was multiple accounts. Keeping in mind it was already proven that he's willing to lie about the most substantial evidence against him, so let's do another deep dive, shall we? Here's him interacting with one of those accounts. It has Zavia's name attached to it, and that profile picture.
Yeah, so
it's Zavia's.
Wait, is he interacting with himself then?
yeah, he interacts with himself.
This guy's schizophrenic.
He either interacts with himself or he interacts with his friends that make alt accounts. Right? Sometimes it's hard to tell, but anytime, like, this is only specifically with this person right now, right? He's done this to multiple people in the past. It's just kind of weird how every single time somebody who comes across him ends up getting harassed in a similar fashion, this exact same thing happens every single time.
Yeah, well, is it some weird way to try and be like, guys, it's not me because I'm like interacting with the account?
Yes.
Interesting.
But every single part of it, though, like, is just carefully constructed.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah. Now this video, that the screenshot takes place on, we have the channel archived. The video in question that's up there is also archived. Everything is there. So the only thing we're missing are some web archive pages, right? But all of this was some of the stuff that was forwarded to the cops, and we'll get to that. I'm saying that a bunch. I promise.
We'll get that. We'll get that chat. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
It has Zavia's name attached to it, and that profile picture, it's Zavia's character being beheaded. So let's read this wonderful conversation where Neff mocks the discussion as if he were talking to Zavia.
Not unhinged
Why
whatsoever.
did you dump me? I missed you. What you mean? Things are okay, husband. I love you. Who are you again?
Okay.
Things are not okay between us, so why are you still talking to me? Respect my boundaries. I thought I was supposed to be the schizo. Crud, you're right.
He says talking to himself.
Feel bad for the poor sobs
Yes,
you get within a week or two. But you don't want no relationship. You and Gil don't understand. It's her routine to move on to another guy right after the last, but with me, she'll try to reach out sobbing and begging to be taken back. Too bad I found someone a tad prettier. Sorry, I took a second to reply. I was busy scanning my Discord friend list, looking for the next guy friend I'm definitely not going to pursue a relationship with. What's the point? You'll be a widow within a couple years.
So if the point was... Okay, I don't even think the point is at this point, you know, to make it believable, but they're not this person. Like, no one says this. No one says this. Is this like therapy to him? Maybe. Is this like before character AIs type of stuff was being made? Maybe.
Yeah, this was back in earlier 2023.
Yeah.
There were multiple rounds of harassment basically to get Zavia to go back to date him, right?
Interesting. Is this res?
Because, you know, sorry?
Is this res chat? Is this what you gotta do? Yeah.
Well, duh. You just have to, you know,
cut that head off.
You just have to be a rampant abuser. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's awesome.
This is how you do a relationship.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember this character in Genshin doing this, but, you know, I digress. I digest.
Character he'll never fuck.
Good old 41%. In case you haven't noticed by now, Neff having a disdain for trans people is, very much apparent. You see it here in his sadistic message. You see it on the harassment channels that he totally didn't endorse. And you could even see it in the video description screenshot I talked about earlier. It's right there where he constantly likes to mock their pronouns. There's also an example of him Cash Apping Zavaya with his actual Cash App account.
What the fuck? That's so fucking weird.
Cash App Zavaya with one of the channels in the details of the Cash Apps.
Yeah, but it's definitely not me, guys. You know, definitely not me. This totally won't get, like, you know, linked back to the cops. Totally, you know. Totally.
And of course, he put a note there with a link leading to a channel with their real name on it.
No wonder he's friends with Freddy/Fuckonic. That name rings a bell. Interesting.
He's not friends with Freddy.
Oh, sorry,
He
defends.
he makes fun of Freddy, but he does not defend Freddy. No.
Huh. Interesting. L. Francis take.
We even have a screen recording of you linking one of the channels on your alt account.
There's two of these actually. So, so
What the fuck was that
unfortunately,
displaying? Huh?
what?
One of Zavia's private photos. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can kind of. I tried my best. What I did at the time, right when he put out his response video to me, was I was willing and able to show people in private, at least. There's so much stuff in here that I cannot show because of the nature of the content. That, you know, the video would get insta banned if I showed everything. Right?
Yeah, of course.
So this section of this is on Zavia's end, but I screen recorded as well my own of looking at the channel. I cannot find it.
Yeah. So what, you just got like a bunch of people just to be like, trusted people to be like, look at this is what happened, you can attest.
Yeah, like screenshot it, record it, archive it, right? Make sure the date is in the bottom right of your screen. Make sure that the file itself is dated, because again, he's going to try and say all of this is fake.
Yeah,
every single amount of
like
it is fake, but it's not.
Inspect element, yeah.
Everything is inspected element, but when you look at this uncensored, because I have the uncensored version, obviously. We refresh the page and everything to make sure that it's not inspected element. But even when you go to a different page, you can't just immediately inspect element.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. No, you have to do it. Yeah, I remember being a kid in school fucking about, yeah.
Yeah, so he goes there, and then I think it goes to the about page after that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, and then there's the about page, the letter E, and then it takes you to one of those channels.
And then it has links to revenge porn.
Name, profile, link to revenge porn on the top right, same private photo on the banner.
Does this channel get nuked?
Multiple times, actually.
Yeah.
It's gotten nuked at least, 5-6 times.
Jesus Christ. This guy's a creature.
It's... Again, I can't show any of this. I have it uncensored in case any content creators are that skeptical of what I have to show. Like, I promise you, I'm censoring it because YouTube sucks.
No, I get you. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, also, I only go over one of the videos on that channel because if I were to, the video would be like 10 hours long.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Tell me, you really want to try to convince people that you're not endorsing any of this behavior publicly, but in the midst of the public eye, you're going to hide these links everywhere. Oh yeah, and that For Your Eyes Only link, that led to revenge porn. Because Neff would never lie.
Google Drive full of revenge porn.
Yeah, no, you're not going to fool me. You're not going to fool anybody. Yeah, not exactly a good look.
Well, all because this person broke up with them? Is this it? Like...
Yep.
That's
what was trying to get away from him.
Yeah, of course. I was so uncomfortable.
He's done this to multiple people.
Yeah, I was just so uncomfortable with the love bombing. I just had to, hold revenge porn over someone's head. Fucking creature. Disgusting.
with Neff's constant remarks towards Zavia's gender identity, he really likes going in that direction where he intimidates people. On his NPC channel, he pinned comments from another account that used Zavia's legal name, as well as putting the name on the video itself. This video, I Dislike Jade Shoes, was pushed along a series of videos with similar titles that Neff subsequently deleted afterwards. Deleting evidence against him is something he did often, much like with the edited video descriptions. Of course, there were comments where we found him jokingly, in quotes, messing around with other accounts that were also made under their name. He would on the occasion use his database account as well in the threads. So yeah, there's a little bit more to it than that. However, we need to be more specific in our discussion here, so let's dive deeper.
Interesting.
God willing, you will not leave this valley.
Neff's primary defense for the harassment videos and other examples is that he wasn't responsible for much of the behavior that was directed towards Zavia. The channel's text messages and videos were the fault of bad actors like Edwin Tupper. Now, Tupper seems to be a real person who seems to be incredibly unhinged, so very fitting with Neff. However, as you're going to see, him using Tupper here is just an example of a shield.
That fucking message? Hold on.
Neff. However, as you're...
So why the fuck are you, brother, dick my ass? Why didn't you do
No,
shit?
it's more the top part.
Okay. You know what? You literally gave us her address. What did you expect? To be honest, that was the fuck up on my part. Okay, dog. So what the fuck are you, dick in my ass? Okay, why are you? We didn't do shit worse than you did. We are on the same boat, pal. Austin, you are the pure definition of a female stepstool. You allow yourself to be abused. Why do you care? You need to let shit be.
All of these people are unhinged, by the way.
Yeah,
like,
and they're telling him that he needs to fucking, like, chill the fuck out. He needs help. It's like Arkham Asylum patients telling another Arkham Asylum patient to, like, chill the fuck out. Fucking hell. Dude.
You're going to see him using Tupper here is just an example of a shield. You see, I didn't do it. Tupper did it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna deflect from my own involvement. However,
fuck.
Didn't do it.
Stuff.
Tupper did.
Yeah, all
those
those videos.
I'm gonna deflect from my
all of those videos are downloaded.
Yeah. For the record, I didn't tell you to do anything, girl. Yes, I provided info with theirs, and that was fucked up. However, at the end of the day, I provided said information in a state of distress. Clearly not thinking straight or capable of doing so. They're gay. My intent wasn't the same as yours. You wanted to cause harm to them. He calls National Bot HQ. Good job. You proved that I did something I already admitted to. Now go ahead and try to dispute what I did. Bro, Austin, are you safe? You've been held at gunpoint by this lunatic. That's best though.
It's so insane, isn't it? It's fucking great.
Fuck man, I love you, brother. I'll get you some help. Database says, I just want to know why you did this. I get that you might have wanted to take up for your friend, but you didn't have to do it this way. Really? And this is
but he's actively involved.
Yeah, he's actively involved. Dog. And what, did he, like, provide these screenshots as, like, a defense? Is this where these are from?
I can't even remember where I got these from, dude. It's been so fucking long.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I will tell you that these came before the advent of people using AI to fake screenshots like these.
Yeah.
No, these are conversations that had occurred. And you can see that from the blurred out one. That one, it was late 2022. That was one of the first rounds. Of harassment, and that carried on into 2023.
Jesus Christ.
And then I made my video about everything that happened in 2024. I think I mentioned this. The only reason I made my video, or like the catalyst of what happened with that, was because I think it was Zavia's sister that got swatted.
Oh.
Now, I talk about the swatting a little bit. Yeah, you could DM me, Gray. I'm sure you have me added still. The swatting is the only thing in my first video that I think I said alleged on, but considering I'm about to go over multiple different swattings that occurred with different people that came into interaction with him, it's a little bit too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. I mean, these guys have literally given them we've got proof of these database giving them an address to someone else.
But it gets worse.
Why would you do bro? Okay.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
own involvement. However, let's put this into perspective and say that Neff is correct that all of these harassment videos, for example, were made by Tupper. So again, let's be a little bit charitable here.
Here's a question, right? Because this is like my neck of the woods.
Yes.
Well, how did they get into beef with Nekocoda? What's the Nekocoda involvement?
I don't even remember. I see, when it came to stuff like Nekocoda and like everything about all of that stuff at the time, I was checked out. Yeah. I had next to zero involvement with so much of the shit that was going on. Whenever somebody would mention somebody like Neko, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Right, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy painting some models off to the side.
I don't blame you. Fuck.
Right. I don't know what the hell's going on. So this.
Fair enough. I still need to lock in on my models. I need to like get better so I can get the confidence to paint my knight that my brother got me like 2 years ago.
Oh, knights? Knights are easy to paint. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. But it's just,
I painted
like detailed,
I painted like
on the banners.
12 knights for other people now.
There's like detailed parts on the banners that I'm like,
You don't need to do that. You can just use one of the decals.
I wonder if, I probably want to see if I can get like some different parts, because if I'm going to use it for salamanders, you know.
You can get a lot of decals for them.
Yeah, salamanders just don't have much for their add-on kits in general. Sorry, to be more accurate, they're a lot accurate, sorry. Like, you can't get, like, the cool little, like, the little capes, you know? The dragon capes, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm about to do here is I'm going to play one of the videos in full. Now, it's extremely grating and it's kind of long, but the reason why I play it all is to drive home a point that I'm about to say.
Okay. Let's lock in. My god, we're only 11 minutes in.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh god. Did the buffering thing where I can't hear anything.
We start running into issues pretty quick. These videos, like the one I showed titled "He Asked Me to Post This," show numerous amounts of private messages that only could have been given by Neff to Tupper for use in this video. Now, the big thing to note about this video that I showed the last time, and I'm going to show the entirety of it this time again just to show you what I'm talking about.
Then why have you consistently made it seem like things were in fact okay?
He made videos like this.
What the fuck?
With this weird fucking text
like
to speech.
Mandela catalog?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he would make constant videos, and he's going to do it more in the future, right? There's more to come later, where he would make videos like these directed, attention's being requested for what?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I already told Gray, like, yeah, Gray can message me.
Yeah, they can message.
Yeah, Gray has my Discord, so...
Gray, you're gay. Gray, you're gay. Abyssal gay. Okay. Evil. Did they delete their side of the DMs? Interesting.
He would delete... I do go over him deleting a message, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Argue that you were just
stuff
quote
is,
unquote trying to get
stuff is exported, though, of those messages.
Yeah, fair enough.
over what happened in the past, when you specifically said at times that things were okay between us. Ever since the first time we had this kind of fight, we've both made massive improvements, and overall had a much happier relationship. Why all of a sudden are you not okay?
Yeah.
I had no idea you had high-functioning fucking
So multiply
mood
this by
swings.
like 30
If
videos.
you knew how much what you did hurt and scared me, you would understand that this just can't work.
Then explain all the times you've told me you want to work through any problem with me.
The
whether it be
literal
my fault or
definitions of abuse going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like going back to him doing this shit. Like it's in this video. Even.
Yeah. Neff trying to understand that sometimes you try to make things work and there's a limit to how many times you can make shit work before it's too much. Fucking creature. Absolute creature. Sometimes the problems are just, you know, too big and can clearly not be fixed when you're dating a psychopath. Like, it gets to a point. But yeah. Wah.
Yours. Explain all the times you've told me you want to forever with me, when we had that fight on the 16th, and had that call a few days later. We were both in full agreement that we wanted nothing more than each other. However, we also made it clear that we both overstepped severe boundaries, especially me, a few days before that. But the thing is, we have both done shitty things to each other before, things that we do without thinking about how it might hurt the other. And I've never held what you done to me against you. So why are you going to hold what I did against me? Despite telling
Yeah, but what did Zavia actually do that was, like, incredibly, like, bad? You have one hand... I can't imagine Zavia here did anything as bad as, oh, I'm gonna post your revenge porn. Brother, what are you saying? Okay.
Yeah, well, there's some things that happened, but that's gonna have to be like went in 2 streams.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But so here's the thing: like, there is a section that Lio does near the end here, where we talk about a little bit about Zavia's history and why nobody really likes them either. But the difference is that an argument that Neff here is going to use at least 3 or 4 times is that. Why are you like defending people that did so and so things? But the answer is I don't.
Yeah.
Right? Like, 2 things can be bad at once, right? The reason why I'm focusing on him is because Zavia has no problem admitting to anything they did was bad in the past, right?
Yeah.
Like, I asked them about it. We don't really talk that much anymore. Very sparse conversations. I'm pretty much the only one who talks to them because nobody else wants to. Fair enough. Perfectly fine. And I asked them, like, hey, like, I mean, what do you think about everything that happened? Like, I mean, like, as of right now, it's been a few years. And he's like, and they tell me, yeah, I did all that. Like, it's like, I mean, I have to I have to deal with it. Right.
Right.
Again, absolutely not a defense whatsoever. We'll get to it. But you're going to see this with 2 other people in the video. I have a little section about Kumo when Kumo got involved. There's a person named Renegade, who's a very relevant character, but I make a very interesting argument when it comes to that. So, just need to provide the clarification prior to.
Okay, fair enough. We shall get
very
to it.
Very complicated.
Well, thank you very much, Francis, for the $2. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Oh, you don't know yet.
Over and over.
You don't know yet.
Expecting different results. But we'll find out. But guys, you have reached the first goal of the stream, and for that, you guys get another goal. Thank you guys very much for donating and supporting the channel. Thank you very much. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And for that, you guys also get some marshmallows. Sarah, have you seen my marshmallows?
I have. It reminds me of your little animation loop there. Reminds me of something that I'm getting from a friend of mine that I should definitely show you.
You should. You should.
Yeah, I'll. We could throw it up on stream when we're done, or
okay.
at least before I leave, because I do have to leave in 45 minutes. I think 45, 50-ish minutes.
Yeah,
which is going to be rather unfortunate, but my goal here is to give you as much like pre-context as possible before you continue, because, like I said, it just gets worse. So.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
Makes sense. Okay. Okay, guys, you've had enough marshmallows. Let's continue. Why is it so laggy today? Jesus Christ. Why?
You suck, bitch.
You were going to move past it for our sake?
I've tried, but it's just something I can't move past. While you are getting better, what you've done has hurt me and this relationship beyond repair.
It's really disturbing that you are acting like this is all my fault, considering that the last time you did this, you sent my friend this essay about how you had finally realized what all you'd done wrong. You stayed up late and super depressed, because you finally realized that you had equally contributed to the problems we had, and that it wasn't just me, even going as far to list out every single problem that you caused in our relationship, saying you wished you could have done better. And now, all of a sudden, you're back to acting like you're just a victim. You even go on to mention your sexual assault trauma to try and convince yourself that you're in the right.
When I got with you, I was and still am recovering from my sexual assault. The past and recent events with you has stalled my recovery.
Then explain why, when all your buddies in the Senate group kept pointing out that they think you are moving on too quick, you kept justifying it by saying that being with me was what's helping you recover. I would understand if the things that happened afterwards between me and you made you want to end things, but that still doesn't explain the fact that you sat here and promised me that you'd work through any storm with me. You've told me hundreds of times that nobody—
Jesus, why is my phone going crazy? What the fuck? Did Discord break? Hold on. Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, we have problems. Chat, we have problems.
Hundreds of times that.
Okay. Hold on. Discord crash, chat. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Hold on, chat. We can fix this. You can make a difference. You can make it right. You can make it better. You don't have to fight. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me just task manager this shit. Okay. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Sorry, chat. We can fix this. We'll bring Sarah back. Shit. 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 Dude, my laptop is bugging out, chat. Oh my god. Where the fuck is it? Sorry, chat. Let me fix this. Be right back, screen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it! What is going on? Where's my task manager? Dude, my task manager is not opening. Okay, there we go. Hold on, chat. Fuck's sake. You gotta do the thing where you gotta manually close Discord. Close Discord. Close Discord. Let me reopen it. Do 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 do. Come on, Discord. Come on, Discord. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. I need you to work, okay? I need you to work. Please reconnect. RTC connecting. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
Discord.
Oh, it happened. Discord just decided to Discord there.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the RTC thing. Oh god, the Fujis are dying. Jesus Christ. Okay, chat. Hold on. Let me pull everything back up. Pro streamer, everyone. Okay, pro streamer. Let me pull up the Fujis. Let me pull up the Fuji tag. Don't just Google the word Fuji. Actually, pull up the website, you little fuck. Okay, yeah, it unlocked me out of Fuji tag as well. Of course it did.
Lol, am even.
Let's see. Let's just fix it.
It's too much on your RAM, bro, clearly.
It unironically probably is. I have like a maximum of like 9. Uh-oh. OBS. Uh-oh. Chat. If you're here, it might be the end of the road. Shit. Oh,
this is where the road ends.
I just got a crash report.
From OBS?
Yeah. Okay, let's see if it reconnects.
Lol, even.
This sucks. Let me go on the streaming thing. Let me know if we're back, chat.
Oh,
okay.
it seems like you're back.
Are we back?
No, it's. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Back in?
It was buffering for a moment. Yeah.
Okay, chat, we're back in. I just don't exist on the screen. Please stay with me, okay? Please don't abandon me. I'm gonna fix this lickety split, okay?
Do I need to give you?
I've got your
Do I need to
Fuji.
give you some extra RAM, Jan?
Yeah, you do. You need to help me download more gig-weighted RAM.
You need at least 32.
I have 9.
Wait, literally, you only have 9?
I have 9.
That's not great.
No, I have 9.
You need 32 to stream.
I think I have 9. I have to check it. This thing is a shitty laptop, and Fuji Tech's not working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is Fuji down? Is Fuji down? Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Get rid of the crash report. Fuck off. Yeah, I do. Let me just tell people to refresh.
Fujis are back.
Fujis are back. Fujis are back. Okay. It can't break any worse than it already has, right?
I don't believe so, no. But yeah, so keeping in mind that like Discord eats up all of your RAM, you're also streaming on OBS, and you're also streaming on Discord.
Don't worry about that.
You're also on a browser.
Don't worry about that. I'm using like the most minimal setup, ironically. Collect chats, put you in there. Guys, if you're liking the scuff, please make sure to like and subscribe.
Please make sure to like and subscribe the scuff.
And the scuff queen, okay. See if chat actually appears. Chat's not appearing. Let me do the silly. We did. We had the fix for this last time. We had a temporary fix. Right. Stream chat. Go. Shit.
You don't need a stream chat. You're okay.
I still need a stream chat.
It'll appear eventually.
Yeah, well, whenever it decides to. Chat's just not appearing. We're gonna go with it, chat. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Let me actually pull up my screen share. Oh my god, it's gonna be the screen share as well. It's killing me.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like you're sharing and streaming so much stuff at the same time. Like it's not great.
I have it at like 15 FPS and 400 for like your screen share right now. Like that's what it's been the whole time.
Yeah, that should help you. Yeah.
Okay, chat. We're so back. Okay. There are many
yes, I'm
PCs
totally
you
the
can
PC
get.
expert.
Or like easy PC, but Sarah is more of a computer expert than I am. Sarah, Abyssal Grey, I refuse to take streaming advice from you when you stream with a billion tabs open. You're like, dude, I tune into Abyssal Grey's stream and they're just like, I need these Amazon tabs open, okay? I don't know why my thing is taking me 10 years to switch things.
I only ever have like 1 to 3 tabs open, and that's if I'm like having to research something. I've only ever had 1 tab open.
Yeah, I have 100 open because of the way I have to do my research recently. But anyway, we're going to continue. So sorry you guys aren't here, chat, but, you know, we'll make it work.
Who else on earth could be the father of your kids?
Pick AMD.
Or the one you
Pick
grew
AMD.
old with? If all those things really still bothered you this much, and stalled your recovery, why the fuck did you stick around then?
While I understand you have BPD and issues you're addressing, I am not in any position to be in a relationship.
This makes no sense. First you say you want to end things, because you can't move past the stuff that happened, and now you're saying it's because you're just not in a position to be in a relationship? Which one is it? One or the other? This is the part that confuses me the most, because, like I said, you made it clear many times that you wanted forever with me. And even that time we took a break from each other you still came back to me. So, how do you all of a sudden find it so easy to just give this up? I honestly don't believe you were lying when you said all those things about marriage and forever. So I find it hard to believe you don't want to ever be with me again. I feel like you are doing this because you let your head eat you alive instead of thinking rationally. But what do I know? Maybe you really were lying to me about everything for the better part of the past year.
What do I know? I'm just fucking insane,
I just honestly don't feel safe in this relationship. The sense of the security I once felt is completely gone. This isn't going to work.
How did you not feel safe in this relationship? Yet you never made an attempt to communicate with me. You went from wanting to be with me forever last week, to wanting me out of your life for good. And what sense of security are you talking about? That sense of security you had of avoiding having to talk about your issues, instead of addressing them? If you're saying you can't trust me anymore, I can easily say the same, considering you went right back to your own old ways. After saying you wouldn't, you literally pretended to be asleep
none of this is him, by the way. He's not making these videos.
So you didn't have to talk about your feelings to the guy you claimed you wanted to marry. You're acting just like how Selfish treated me, and you told me you'd never do that again. You were the one that always preaches communication is key. So why did you refuse to even try and talk to me? If you truly had all these issues bottled up, this whole thing just boils down to one of two things. Either you've always been lying to me with everything you've ever told me, or you're making a decision you're going to regret. I know you, Zavia, and I know one thing for certain. There's no feasible way you were lying to me. The least you owe me is to have a conversation with me about this, because all of this confuses me.
Dude, could you imagine just have a conversation with me? It's like dimly lit by an alleyway.
I showed this in my first video. People defended this.
That's insane. Yeah, just have a conversation with me.
People defended this shit 2 years ago, right? When nobody else was helping me, right? And then Kumo got involved, yada yada yada. Like nobody saw this and thought, "Hey, this seems a little bit out of whack."
Yeah. This is creepy as fuck. You just need to have a conversation with me. First off, no one owes you a conversation, you little creep. Stay the fuck away. Like, and second of all, if anyone goes near you, it's because they have a rape whistle attached. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Absolute fucking creature. Like, dude, I understand, right? You can have, like, issues in a relationship, right? But it gets to a point where, you know, Once it's done, you don't... just because someone says, yeah, I promise I won't work for our issues, just because you break up after they say that does not mean, like, wow, I have to hold them to that promise now. You can't escape. This is a binding contract.
I now have to make multiple alt accounts where I make all of these videos about...
You fool. I've made 70 alternative accounts. Neff, probably. Fucking hell. Turns out my entire chat's just Neff alts. That'd be horrific. They all take off their masks. Dude, did you see that one? Have you seen that one post? The guy just like this guy did like a social experiment on like basically on this VTuber or Twitch streamer, where like he basically made him think he had like a chat of like at least like 10 dedicated viewers. Just like, I'd have to come clean. Each one of the people that have been in your chat is just me. I will now get them to type all these alternate accounts to type the exact same thing to prove it. Dude, yes. It's completely fucked, but also really funny. This is something you'll see in a true crime documentary on Netflix before the woman gets chopped up. Yeah, Dexter
zooms
Morgan.
in a little bit more, I think. Gets closer.
Yeah.
To the pedophile character.
Yeah, exactly.
You promised me a forever so many times, said you never promised that to anyone else, and poured your heart out to me all through a freaking Discord chat. I never even did the things I told you I did the other night. Did that? It was all fake. I can't fully control what my friends are doing currently, or take back the things I said initially out of impulse when you sent this message, but I can tell you the truth in that I never stopped loving you. I'm not going to hold you hostage in something you don't want a part of.
Sure.
But the least you can do is help me understand why. Don't listen to your stupid fucking friends, or the toxic group that you can't seem to stay away from, who are going to tell you you're in the right.
So weird, this is just an actual
admitted that
YouTube
these
video.
people are never going to be neutral or tell you when you're wrong. Listen to yourself. You are the most unbiased person of all in this. And ask yourself, if this is what you truly want. Personally, I don't even know what I want anymore, or if I ever want to know. But, if you really, truly want to end things the right way, you know how to contact me. It's only fair that we both get some closure to this, because, if we don't, you and I both know this will never stop eating our brains out. It's your call. I'm going to be alright either way.
One thing you're going to
say this in public. Say this in front of a police station. See what happens. See what happens. Fucking weirdo, man.
This is that during this video that he made, he took multiple screenshots of his conversations with Zavia at the time, but he took those screenshots at different points in time. How do I know this? Because Zavia has like, what, 3 or 4 different profile pictures during the course of the entire video, which means that there were different points in time where he was sending these screenshots to the people he knew, or he was saving them on his devices, so he could then use them in videos like this. And thanks to his video, we know that these conversations are real, so there's no point in disputing that. Which means that at different points in time, he was already collecting these screenshots to use in these kinds of videos, even at that point in time. This is an important distinction to make. This video right here, welcome to my channel, shows a call at the beginning of Neff and Zavia.
Yeah, he posted this publicly.
You know, Neff, it's kind of weird for you to hand over a call with Zavia sleeping with you to Tupper. There were videos like this one where he would show Zavia's sister's house, quite literally going on Google Maps and recording himself going on Google Maps to look at the house in question. Where did Tupper, if he made this, get that address from? Neff, of course. There's plenty of evidence of him just giving Zavia's address out to malicious actors to troll them. You see, Neff's definition of trolling is handing out tons of personal information about his ex-partners,
just a bit of a PII troll,
but not limited to addresses, legal names, nude photos, and recorded private calls where his partner is sleeping. No. If I were to do this to anyone and I used all of this personal information to troll them as my excuse, I would be crucified on the spot. And again, this is me being charitable and saying that Neff is correct in his assessment, that he had no involvement in the video's creation other than giving information. But even then, that doesn't matter because you gave that information to them if what you're saying is to be believed. While you try to make an effort that you did do bad stuff, it's just deflecting from the main problem here. You still gave all of that information to them. That's just as bad. But even then, if you look at the exports of their chats as far back as October of 2022 when this all started, Neff said this on the 20th of October concerning sharing Zavia's explicit
Let's see. I'm at home. As far as this video you supposedly only shared with me, I seriously don't know. I know for a fact I haven't shared any explicit material you've ever shared with me. I put the blood stuff in the video as a gag, but I have not shared anything you have sent to anyone. I don't know what I can do to prove it, but I know I have no reason to lie about it because I didn't do anything wrong. So what if I did? So what if I did? He says, like in the upper fucking video. I'm more than willing to share anything you want to you that could prove otherwise. And Zavaya says, no problem.
My friend does read these out, so you probably have to skip them. My friend Kat.
You just want to hear my voice, my deep Neff voice, because that's totally what this guy sounds like.
The material.
I am at home.
Yeah,
as far as this video you supposedly only shared with me, never shared with me, and you have sent to me to anyone. I don't know what I can do to prove it, but I know I have no reason to lie about it because I didn't do anything wrong.
That's her.
I am more than willing to share anything you want to that could prove otherwise.
And then on the very next day, on the 21st of October, he says this.
I don't want you to neglect the fact I provided all the information to them.
Very next day.
Yeah, I did it in a period of extreme stress.
It's always extreme
stress. I wasn't
stress.
thinking, nor did I care to. I was hurt, and one of my old ways of coping with being hurt is hurt them back worse.
What the fuck?
That's why I shared private stuff that should have been kept that way. That's why I shared the NSW stuff in your address when it should have never been shared. I am the root fault for all of this.
I'm at fault for all of this. It's all your fault as well. Meanwhile, in that other video, you creature. Okay.
If you know I wasn't intending for all of this to happen, it wouldn't have had I not did what I did. I could have just made my shitpost and call it quits there, and nobody would have gotten hurt. As far as the friend things goes, for the time being, all I can say is I agree. I need to reevaluate how I'm going to approach this now, because if I go yelling at the group, they're all going to turn on me.
Yeah,
One
no
thing
shit.
is certain. I don't know where my future stands with being friends with them, including Isaiah. He's already lied to me about several things before, and it hurts me too much. Knowing he kept this from me hurts even worse. He's one of the few friends I vented to about how much I will always love you no matter how much.
This is all bullshit.
Yeah.
Look, guys, I know I shared my ex's nudes with people without their consent, but I was just trolling, bro.
Just a troll.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen. But yeah, I might have given all that information to them. I was just trolling, though. I didn't mean to do that. Then we get to this, his response to the sadistic message where he admitted to being in on everything.
Serafina shows in the video supposed proof.
Again, what is the troll? What is the troll? The troll.
What's the troll?
The troll has to be seen, brother. Like, what do you mean? I was trolling them by sending around their NSFW like nudes and whatever the fuck, right? That they were sending around in the background, your address and everything else that you wouldn't have known about until these people put it out as a troll. I was in a dark place, so trollo, so true. I'm gonna put you in a dark place. The box, but back in the box.
Of me
but
admitting
yeah, no.
that I was
So
involved.
I go over this message in my first video. He sent this huge cascading message that he edited multiple times. I have different forms of it because he kept on editing it.
Yeah.
Where he just admits to doing everything in the most sadistic fucking way possible. And his response here that you're going to listen to is the best response to anything ever.
I can't wait. How joyous.
And the actions they allege were mine, and supposed proof of me endorsing said behaviors publicly. I'm going to address these things before I continue on with the rest of the video, just to clear up any potential confusion going forward. The first thing Serafina shows to prove that I was undoubtedly involved in a plethora of these activities was a screenshot of a Discord message I wrote detailing in great length about how I was quote-unquote involved in everything. This was sent after one of those many breakups. There's even messages I have of the actual guilty party after one of those.
This. Or is this gonna get read? We'll see. I see right through you, lol. I knew I was right. You were gonna dip the other week, but made up that lie about going to get therapy because you know you'd miss it. And you will. Give it 3 days tops and you'll be crying in a call with your girl. I mean, boyfriends again. Telling them how much you miss things and how you wanted to marry me. Okay. I also give it another 2 years and some non-profit organization will be burying you because of the inevitable 41%. We could have ended things peacefully and had a mutual talk, and none of this would have happened.
He's just mad, dude.
Yeah, but you kept deciding that you were gonna be the dumper. The dumper in brackets. Then you'll see you'll see that it's not worth it once you remember that you loved rubbing your yeah. By the way, I don't know if this person forwarded the message, but I'll paraphrase it here. I was definitely in on everything. Top it in, doxed me the other day. We were in on that together. Isaiah and I faked that convo we had via text. I was in on every bit of what happened in October. Hell, I published that paste bin, but I didn't write the docs. Blame Tubbs' literacy ass. Almost stumbled. Edit 10 minutes later. Should also let you know that I was literally sitting in call with you a night or two after that stuff, sending you those texts. Playing dumb every time you showed me a screenshot. Putting old info in there to make it seem genuine. That was me, lol. This guy's psychotic.
He tries to make this not sound that bad. I was just mad. No, so here's... I make this point. If I did something like this, right? And I made the excuse of I was just mad, do you think people would buy it?
No.
No, but he made this point 2 years ago, and people sided with him.
That's insane. Did people just not read screenshots?
They didn't read it.
Read it. Oh no, this guy's... I think he might have some regret here. Hold on. Couldn't hold back the giggling as me, Cham, and Tubber came up with that stuff. Fucking hell. We can log into the text now and prove it. I played it off and acted like it all wasn't me because I did feel bad at first, no you didn't. But now I don't. It was all good fun and I'd do it over 1,000,000 times with no regret. Blah, blah, blah. Don't deserve happiness. I wonder what that could have been. And and that doesn't exclude you. Should have listened to that red flag when you added me in 2021 and I saw the pronouns. I removed you both times because of that. Can't say I didn't try being your friend, though I just can't get along with people who make up genders and adhere to fairy tale shit like pronouns. You dated this person. Okay. Never will. Change that gender on your license all you want and slap they on your bumper sticker. You'll remember what you are every time you get in the shower. Okay. Oh wait, you're too busy with internet drama being a degenerate to bathe. No, I just bathe in my milk, so batheinyourmilk.com. Funny how you shit on people like Coyote and Neko. You're the worst in the whole bunch. That Senate group is the perfect place for you. I appreciate you though. You know why? There was a girl I started talking to circa October. And when we fixed things, I pushed her off. Not talking about Tori either. I started talking to her around the time I sent that dog. And stopped when you talked to Tom. Tom. I wasn't going to lead her on knowing I was with you, but she's been really genuine to me. But I was even flirting with her last night, but feel bad. Now I know I don't have to feel bad, lol. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to give myself to a caring, loving woman instead of a mentally unstable fat one. You give Selfish a run for her money. What a creature. What a fucking creature.
He said this while being fat, by the way.
He said this while being... that bitch from
Yeah, he was overweight at this time. It's great.
Yeah, they're so fucking fat, dude. I say, rubbing my big fucking belly. This guy. Dude, there's something really comical about like transphobic people who date trans people. It's like, dude, come on, hand on shoulder. You're just embarrassed, okay? The closet. It's like they like when they get like dumped by a trans person, and then like not everyone's like this, right? But the people who are, it's like they act like they've been groomed, and then they step back into the closet like backwards, like a little creature, back into Narnia, okay? And then eventually they'll find the door again. It's so fucking creepy. We need a yen cat belly rub emote. No, we don't. No, we don't need that actually. Thank you.
Many breakups. There's even messages I have of the actual guilty party telling me it was stupid to say.
The actual guilty party, bro.
The actual guilty party. We're gonna ignore the previous message. Motherfucker, what's this psychotic shit? Why the fuck you... Oh yeah, and these totally weren't like, you know, orchestrated. Because in the previous screenshot, he totally didn't show that he would like manipulate like sentence structure. So I would bet money that this one was also, you know... structured like that. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't believe any of it.
Nothing
it's so much information is contradictory. It's hard to believe what, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do with it. I said it because I wanted to hurt Zavia, given that we had just broken up. It's
so
pretty
specific.
psychotic sounding, but it's just a bunch of bullshit I came up with on the spot to
Sure.
upset her.
But it's true. We've seen the fucking you idiot. You've shown the messages with these people. Bitch, what? Okay.
This is actually
people believe
true.
this. This is a top tier defense.
Yeah.
Top tier fucking defense.
It
People
is.
believe
It
this
is
shit.
ACC tier defense, right? It's like a Doodle Tones doing their like cloak and dagger defense, where they start the video by like saying one thing and the screenshots at the beginning entirely saying the opposite. Like it's just like, guys, these people are guilty. Don't look at the screenshots where this is clearly a gay up and I'm shifting blame. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right now, you are mad. This is what you do when you're mad? You send an absolutely sadistic message to someone who you intimidated into talking to you again, saying they're getting what they deserve, using their gender identity against them, posting a harassment video with their real name.
Yeah,
Are you seriously expecting a sane person to buy that bullshit? I'm going to point this out again. If I did something like this and I used the excuse of me being mad over something as sadistic as this, I would be destroyed and done. But people are willing to give this a pass. Give me a fucking break. The truth of the matter is this is you
this a pass,
changing
dude?
your
This
story
is
in real
insane.
time.
All you gotta do is look at the comments of his response video. I mean, you could do that another time. But,
yeah.
People bought this.
Dude.
And the main reason why people bought this defense is because when this was taking place, Lyle was getting shit on.
So it was just like
this
they're
was
sending
like
evil, so everything's good.
this was in May, roughly, May of 2024. So literally anything that was said about even me became true.
Right.
Everybody had tunnel vision, right? And it's it's great. It's awesome. Even though I wasn't even defending Lio.
Yeah.
Everybody was asking why isn't Serafina doing anything?
I
didn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
I was checked out.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I get that.
The right choice, honestly, was being checked out.
Yeah,
and I
fair.
still got shit on over it.
Yeah. No, I get that. But
very unfair.
But you are an evil trans succubus according to A.J. So,
I fucking know, man. People sent me that video and I'm like, what is this?
What is this? Yeah, dude, I got so fucking I spent so long going over that video because I'm just like, this sounds completely wrong. This just didn't happen. What are you saying? It's evil.
It just didn't happen, bro.
Biggest sin is that I was not in that video anywhere. Very fucked up. Very fucked up. Very fucked up. Hello, I kill.
It's Waylon. Hello, Waylon. Hi, Waylon.
Waylon. Who?
People in my server coming over, I guess.
Oh, evil gay people. I love it. I love
evil
it.
Gay people.
Insane. Also, one thing I noticed later on while doing more research into our archive chat, he actually tried to remove that message. Yeah, he tried to get rid of it because it's almost like he knew that it could have been used against him because, well, you know, it looks really bad. But even then, let's take a look at the timeline here, because in this part of the video, you show that you shared the text messages with the private photos in October of 2022, more specifically on the 15th.
I used an app to back up all of my text, and considering I was already pretty emotional, I just sent the entire text archive, thinking I'd long since deleted any kind of sexual content Zavia had sent me in the past. Of course, I later found out I was wrong.
And then 5 days later, you lied to Zavia saying that you didn't share anything explicit. And then 1 day later on the 21st, you admitted that you shared the private photos just to hurt them back.
So the timeline is completely fucked on his part.
Yeah.
He already sent everything before those messages that I show happened.
Dude.
There are so many contradictions, fundamentally.
He might be a time traveler. Like, that's the only way that, his defense makes sense. He could just be a time traveler.
Worse. It gets worse.
I can't wait. What's the stream about right now? About evil person called Neff, who is fucking deranged, insane, a psychopath, and apparently, as we will later learn, a pedophile. But we'll find out.
totally accidental is a fucking lie.
I screen shared Discord DM history in order to show them Zavia and I arguing. I wanted to show them how Zavia was treating me, not anything else. Unbeknownst to me, however, one of my friends was recording this entire call. I scrolled past a lot of sexually explicit conversations we ended up having, including messages that contained their home address, and this particular friend never told me he was recording at the time, so I had no idea.
That's bullshit. We've seen the fucking image where you've given the address to them in text form. Motherfucker.
All bullshit. All bullshit. All a lie.
Genshin players, man. Like, they're not all bad, but the ones that are like psychotic. Fucking hell. Okay. Jesus.
Everything on screen. I managed to find this recording as he'd sent it to me at one point. This is where I introduced the main party guilty for all of this. Online, he goes by Tupper, but his real name is Edwin. Here's some of the call we had that day.
Now, Edwin, Edwin's a real person.
Yeah.
Edwin is most definitely unhinged. I mean, it's this particular group of people that we're talking about here. It doesn't matter. Like, all of this that he shows just doesn't fucking matter. You can skip past this.
Okay. Yummers.
All those pinned messages.
Nigeria. Fault was that. Okay, who was the one that wrote that message saying it was all
doesn't matter.
Nigeria? He knows good and damn well it wasn't.
It doesn't matter. You fucking did it, nigga.
Who was the one screen sharing all that shit? You know, it's his fucking fault. He needs to understand. He's on the fucking internet. I don't care if that's your homie. I don't care if that's your nigga. You need to understand something, and he needs to understand something. Or it's his fucking fault that it happened. It doesn't matter if I went out of my way to do it.
This is a very great conversation.
Yeah, it's great.
He had nothing to do with it. All right, because I can straight up fucking tell you right now, he had nothing to do with it, and it doesn't fucking change anything. It's still his fucking fault.
No, you did it. It's not his fault.
I have to do whatever the fuck I want to do with it because none of you fucking retards can do anything to me.
Bro.
Wow, it's not like there's screenshots of you or anything where you're, sending Zavia's address to Tupper or anything. Yeah, that never happened. Or the part where you lie in the messages that you confirm to be real. What is the point in fucking lying about it?
To these messages right here, the ones that were me. These aren't the only sets of messages I sent. Here's the same Text Now account where I
He missed sending those.
Notice how this message is missing? It's just not in the fucking video. Now, I don't think Serafina was even sent this. I think Serafina was just sent these because I can almost guarantee you Sarah would have included this. I think somebody is trying to paint a victim narrative, that they didn't do anything wrong.
What?
And you can argue all day that you nosy and that there's no way this was them, but you can't argue with factual evidence.
So in regards to the Text Now messages, I don't know why he would try and pull something like this. In the actual messages, Zavia at no point got any messages about a dick pic. However, the clarification here needs to be the fact that this was the first time Zavia was actively trying to get away / first breakup, whichever you want to call it, because why the hell not? Might as well. Just have all of the info, why the hell not? And of course I need to show the second round of Text Now messages when Zavia was trying to get away another time, and yeah, it ends off with a wonderful voice message that was sent by him himself.
Hey Jay, this is
what the fuck? Sorry, let me turn this shit up. Hold on, turn that shit up.
Ex-partner, and I just want to let you know that I'm gonna get my dick sucked tonight, and it's not gonna be you, and you're gonna miss it. Please call me back, I miss you. I'm just kidding, never talk to me again, you stupid fucking whore.
Damn, they got him.
Hey Jade, I got a question. Why do you go through these cycles, man? 1 minute you want a future with me, and you're doing all this effort, putting in fucking money and time and everything for us.
He's fucking psychotic.
Then the next minute, you're talking about you don't want it. Which, at this point, I don't fucking care. I'm just a little bit upset because of how you treated it in the past. At this point, I don't want it no more. I just want to know why you dabbed me on into thinking that we had a future if we didn't. Let me tell you something. I've seen this coming. Ever since you started getting quiet and pretending to be sick, I saw this coming. I wasn't stupid. You wasn't going to catch me off guard again. Now, my question is, why do you want to pretend we're going to have a future and everything?
It's really funny he's putting on, like, the stereotypical, I'm gonna hit my wife accent. Like, for this.
He gets, by the way, he gets arrested for domestic violence later in the video.
How joyous. Also, thank you very much, Francis, for the $5.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know about it, right? I didn't even know about that. He talked about it himself.
Yeah. Oh my god, do you know what this sounds like? Have you seen, like, the muffled, like, version, like Francis just said? Just, like, have you heard the fucking just, like, wow, Mater, I can't wait to be back in Radiator Springs. I want you. What? Mater? Have you heard that fucking audio?
Yeah, I've heard it before, yeah.
It's just what he sounds like. Thank you very much, Francis, for the $5. Nev also pulled a quartering on a victim, guys, whilst harassing people. True. Dude, I have not looked into the quartering, okay? My name is not Beckett of Crabs. I do not have the time to look at that fucking shit.
My name's not Beckett of Crabs.
Yeah, like, holy fucking shit. I need to grab K-Huck by the ankles at some point so they can explain the utterly no shit to me. Because that seems like a whole fucking mess. But a funny mess, okay? And no pedophilia, so it's a good fucking day. Good day. Good day. Anyway, back to Tomato.
Okay, if it ain't. You do this time and time again, and it got really fucking old. So now, I'm going to find somebody that's worth my time, while also working on myself and improving my issues, and I hope for your sake you decide to end it. And just be a benefit to the world, because there ain't no saving you. Alright, I believe a lot of people are redeemable unless you're a pedophile or a rapist.
It's so ironic. It is so ironic.
Again, I don't know why he would just...
Yeah, as we will soon learn. You're asking the wrong person for the Noah stuff. Sigh. We'll find out. Sigh. KX's fine, okay? I'm sure they know everything that's going on, okay? I'll be fine.
do this because we can easily check the evidence that was sent in the police report that was made against him. I don't understand why he would just go through this amount of length to try and bullshit his way out of it.
The first couple of regular text messages that Sarah showed were me, like I said, even though they admittedly make me look cringe. However, only one of these Xbox Live messages are actually real and were from me, and it was this one right here.
He says the rest of them are fake, but only one is real.
Yeah, because
all of them are fake.
Also, I wonder if because I had seen this little bit of it.
That is from an account called Nefarious NPC. Definitely me, right? Even though my Xbox Live account, the only one I have aside from that burner, isn't called Nefarious NPC. It never was. Not to mention the time.
You have a history of having burner Xbox accounts. Interesting.
This was sent again. I was at work at the time. I didn't have a.
Yeah, you totally can't like use something called the Xbox app on your phone, right? That's totally not a thing that exists. Interesting.
A way to be on Xbox Messenger. You'll notice that a lot of the fake stuff they show later on and even earlier in the video says Austin or Nefarious NPC or database or something. I mean, you'd think you'd be a little bit more convincing. I mean, make people believe it's me. I have no problem admitting to what is me, but I'm not going to say something is me when it isn't. I mean, look at the time between the one that was
What
me.
happened to you not participating in it?
Yeah.
What happened to him not participating? Yeah, I actually did some of it. I did some of it, but not all of it. Like, that's... You see why I had such a hard time with this?
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, this guy would be like, no, I didn't do it, but I did some of it, but it's not... There's an actual much greater evil out here, guys. Look at these guys. I'm a victim.
I'll give it 10 more minutes, Lou. I actually have a bunch of stuff ready immediately just to leave, like, very quickly, so...
Okay. We shall continue.
And the one that isn't me, and all the other ones that ain't me.
Unsurprisingly, again, these Xbox messages are real, and I don't know why he would try and do this and then simultaneously admit that one of the users was actually him, which means that he is actually participating in the behavior he tried to say that he wasn't participating in. You see, guys, I didn't harass you in this instance, but I did harass you in this instance.
Yeah, like, I totally... Well, that's the weird thing, right? I mean, if you look at the Xbox messages...
harass you in behavior he tried to say that he wasn't participating in. You see, guys, I didn't harass you in this instance, but I did harass you in this instance, but I didn't do it other...
I'm an idiot. Basically, what the phone's trying to say is, it's like, oh yes, I did some of it in this block of text messages, like of these like several different accounts that's messaging this person that appear right next to each other in terms of who said what when. Yeah, what a weird coinkydink. Makes you think.
Sometimes it was me, but it wasn't me, and this time it was me. What kind of fucking strategy is this? Again, all I have to do is just pull up the screen recordings from the archive chat at the time that we had, and also the stuff that was sent in the police report once again. I don't know why he's trying to dispute this when there is such an overwhelming amount of evidence to prove that it indeed happened. He already admitted to being one of those people in the first place, so what the fuck is the point here?
Our objective is to find the White Lake's leader. Salt upon wounds.
He even harassed one of my closest friends from the commentary community, and every one of you people accused me of doxing him. So let's go ahead and shut that down right now, too.
Yeah, he starts bringing up people I never brought up in the first video.
Yeah. I mean, I
didn't bring Meme Frog.
Yeah, poor Meme Frog, dude. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you could speed run through this. Again, it has nothing to do with whatever I talked about.
Slug, what do you want?
About that. I'm talking about Dead Meme Frog.
What about him?
Bring you in?
Dude, you fuck.
I'll do it in a bit. Sarah's got limited time, okay? Okay, Slug?
Yeah, give me another, like, 10 minutes.
You harassed him, dude.
So fucking what, man? What does that have to do with this?
You harassed him. You made, like, one of those gay little shitpost channels.
Oh, like ones you do?
Fucking whatever the fucks you do.
Okami Puzzle. That name rings a bell. Interesting.
And then me, and then fucking Isaiah, everybody, right? You made one of those, and then you fucking subscribe to everybody with it. And all those little I'm a good person people, you know, all those fucking people in the commentary community that make videos about everyone else.
Saying that about those people.
Yeah, they were about to make one on me.
As if you weren't one of them yourself, dumbass.
They thought that was me.
But weren't you a part of that community, Austin?
And yeah, it doesn't matter. I was a part of the community. I'm not anymore. You need to stop fucking saying that. So did you or did you not dox Dead Meme Frog?
Yes.
Thank you.
What does that have to do with anything?
Thank you, Edwin. Granted, my actions that followed this accusation didn't help prove my innocence. I harassed the shit out of them. But that's an unrelated topic.
He also spends a great deal of time talking about another person that he actually admits to harassing, that being a content creator named Meme Frog. I have never directly interacted with Meme Frog. I don't know why he's being brought up in this video at this particular time, because again, if you go back to my first video, I have never mentioned Meme Frog at all. Like, Meme Frog was not a factor. But in this particular instance, he's being brought up. Why? I'm going to assume in this case, because best bet here, he is covering his own bases because he constantly mentions Meme Frog in the future, in which I'm going to show other clips.
Not to mention the desperate attempts at getting renegade snipers.
This is the actual
Theo Matt's help, Dead Meme Frog's help, Wacky TV's help.
I don't know
He's
how to describe how
that like
bizarre it
multiple
is
people
to
are
admit
like
to
going behind his
harassing
back,
one person.
yada yada.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
We'll get
to it.
Well-known person within like Hellsphere, like small com, you know, Kraken, Seraphina. Okay, I see them around all the time around that area of the internet. Totally. It's all part of one big cabal, you could say. Interesting.
But simultaneously trying to act like you didn't do it to another person. Like, why would you admit that? Like, in the middle of your video, yeah, I harassed this dude. I harassed the fuck out of him. But that other person, nah, hell no, I didn't do that. What strategy are we playing at here? Like, what?
He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of
Oh,
the
this one's great.
As I've shown before, Neff already admitted to exporting the text messages and giving them to other people. This is very important to note because later on in the video,
interesting that
Neff really tried.
Was that?
Oh, you gotta play the full thing.
Okay.
Sharing of his own private photos on Zavia.
The next day, when I checked Discord on October 15th, I saw this message was sent to me the previous evening. When I first saw this message, I got pretty fucking mad, and then I found these tweets and took this screenshot you see here. This was the first time I've looked at her Twitter since our breakup. But back to these messages right here, you know, the ones that were me. These aren't the only sets of messages I sent. Here's the same TextNow account where I sent these messages. Notice how this message is missing? You know, it's just not in the fucking video. Now, I don't think Seraphina was even sent this. I think Seraphina was just sent these, because I can almost guarantee you Sarah would have included this. I think somebody is trying to paint a victim narrative, that they didn't do anything wrong. And you can argue all day that you nosy and that there's no way this was them. But you can't argue with factual evidence. With all that said, it could have obviously been no one but Zavia who sent this. Now let me clarify, this doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not upset about this. I wasn't even upset about it the day after it happened. But because I'm getting accused of revenge porn and shit, you know, it's only fair I tell the full story. Which, by the way, the stuff got leaked to my friends by accident. You deliberately sent me this to try to fuck with me.
However, when the text message exports were examined, yeah, his own private photos were right above Zavia's private photos, and he just admitted to exporting those messages and sending them to other people. And to quickly clarify, this screenshot with both of their nudes in the screenshot was given to me blocked out. I really don't want to see either of their nudes. Thank you very much. Yeah, and Neff's little baby rage fit against Zavia that one time, not only did he leak Zavia's photos to other people, he also leaked his own photos to other people. Yeah, so the narrative of nobody else could have had the photo is a fucking lie. To reinforce this fact, I'm also going to show another piece of evidence. Remember those really long recordings I talked about in my first video? Well, in one of those recordings that he would email to Zavia, because trust me, he would do this constantly, he said this.
On top of that, if you're doing that, it shows me you genuinely believe that I did it to you. And it wasn't Tupper. He's got a conviction now because of that. And it wasn't for the stuff he did to you. It was for the stuff he did to me, the sending Isaiah and, you know, my mom and my underage sibling, you know, pictures of my dick.
What the fuck?
They treated it as a relationship fail, basically, like me and him were dating. It's actually the story I told one of the prosecutors. He didn't even contest it.
Wait, he didn't even contest it. Wait, is he lying?
I don't know. The point of me showing this clip, like this clip came from like, was it like a dozen emails he sent to Zavia's email?
Yeah.
Of just voice recordings of him talking like this.
Yeah,
there are hours worth of this to go through.
Jesus Christ. Yo, sorry, that last line confuses the shit out of me. He didn't even contest it. That's like so weird to say when you're trying to say something happened.
There is so... You see why this took me 2 years to give enough of a shit to finish?
No, I get you. Yeah,
like, there is so much more I could have gone through. There are so many more videos I could have gone through. This video could have been 10 hours long. So, there you go.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
I can't expect God to do all the work.
I'm press plane. Immediately, the fire alarm. Ceiling birds.
We make fun of him for that.
Yeah, it's just... I did more to get him fucked up than any of you in the Senate ever did, and...
What?
I'm still trying to use him as a scapegoat.
You guys didn't go after Tupper. I got after Tupper.
It's hurtful, because I know it's you. I know it's you. Fucking don't lie to me.
What do you mean the guy... Yeah, so the guy who totally, you know... So if we go into the logic that this guy was the person who, like, leaked their shit and sent it around...
Fine, Lou. My time is up. I have to go to work. Please do continue again. I have given you enough information.
Well, I do appreciate you coming along, but I understand you need to get ready for work.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably only going to go through, like, another 30 minutes or this bullshit. Yeah. I think you could probably end off with, like, Vlad's segment. You're probably going to get to Vlad's segment. You probably end it off after that. That's probably a good time to stop.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, do get at least to Vlad's segment. It's funny as shit.
I can't wait. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Queen Seraphina. No, fuck. Dead named. Kraken Seraphina, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping by. Very cool person, okay? Friend of the channel. I guess we can have Slug on. If you're still about Slug. But anyway... What I was trying to say was... What was I going to say? So, again, Neff is under the impression... Yeah, it must be Zavia who sent it. Even though he's already established under his own logic that this other person had all of the logs, had Neff's nudes, and sent those around You're telling me... Wait, this doesn't make any sense. No, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna press play. Fuck my brain, dude. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay.
You're upset. Alright, you're spiteful. This is what you do. Alright, I know about your history now.
Wait a minute. So you're trying to say in this video it could have been no one but Zavia who sent this, but you've admitted in the past that you've gotten other people arrested because they had your private photos.
Right.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a fucking contradiction, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the point I was realizing. Why this didn't make any fucking sense. Fuck me.
Lies don't stop coming.
Practiced hands make for short work. And the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
Yeah, this one has been pretty annoying. I've spoken to Kumo, Leia, Beckett, and many others at length about whatever the fuck this is, and apparently there have been a number of screenshots circulating around of a document that has been claimed to have been written by Lio and I as some sort of collaboration video against Neff, and I have told all of these people repeatedly that neither Lio or I had any part in whatever the fuck this is.
Sarah probably explained who I am in the situation, and then bam, Creepy finds out why I have a grudge against Sarah. And this alleged leaked video script, which was apparently gonna be a collab between Lio and Sarah. Wow, dude, accountability and responsibility. What a banger title. Sarah even mentions those same people who don't like me, the ones that raided the server, claiming that they were all involved in helping me harass Zavia or whatever.
What the... Spinling? The Spinling's in here? What the fuck? Dude. What?
Now keep in mind, this is purely speculation, and unless the person that leaked it, that was Zavia's friend in that group, own up to it, there's no way to know for a fact who told anyone.
But I'll get into the details since that's more important. My take on this document is that it's complete horseshit. I'm not going to pin it on Neff for writing it either, because there's no evidence for that at all. What I will say to whoever wrote this, you aren't very clever. Its title takes from the accountability and responsibility videos that Lio made, so it would seem that he wrote it at face value, until you immediately start seeing the swearing. Now, since many Lio defenders and detractors alike will be watching this video, you know the answer to this question.
Yeah, Lio doesn't curse. How fucking stupid do you have to be to start it off by... If you're trying to fake a script by Lio, that is like... the one thing that Lio doesn't do. He doesn't curse, he doesn't swear, he doesn't do any of that. He's a little Christian boy, man, whatever the fuck, lion, right? He's a little Christian guy, okay? He wouldn't do that. So stupid. Fuck's sake.
Is Lio known to swear in his videos? The answer is no. In fact, I've never heard Lio curse at all myself at any point in time in the past 6 or 7 years I've known him.
6 or 7.
What if I wrote it? Given the title here, it would seem that this magical video would be released on Lio's channel as another part of his accountability series. To no one's surprise, I don't write his videos. Lio's words are his words, not me sitting in the background pulling strings. For the wording itself, the more I look at the words on screen here, I just get confused. I mean, read this part out. And that's where you'd be wrong. My point here is Database clearly has a track record of producing hatred as evidenced by this, to source that all of his hatred as to lies somewhere. He didn't learn this himself, and even if he learned it from Tom, who I believe it to be... What the fuck is this? Is the root of blame here Tom learned it from someone too? We need to undo whatever downward spiral caused YouTube to be filled with disgusting people and start pledging more accountability towards them.
There's not a single Bible verse in here, okay? This is how I know this shit is fake, okay? Not a single Bible verse. Wrap it up.
Yeah, this makes absolutely zero sense, but okay, I wrote this apparently, I guess. But then there's the last part here where there's a number of creators that are listed as associates of Neff's crimes. Now, I don't know about you, but before my first video came out, I was mainly familiar with Wacky, and that was it.
Yeah.
Prior to any of the recent shenanigans here, I've never spoken to Deadbeam Frog, Spinling, or Cammy.
Yeah, that's weird. Why is Spinling mentioned? I might have to speak to Spinling, like, off stream, and be like, who the fuck, do you even know who this guy is? Interesting. Dog. Actually, I'm gonna DM him right now.
I certainly would not go on some random tangent about Turkey Tom when Turkey Tom has nothing to do with any of this. Whatever friendships or associations Neff had with these people was irrelevant to me because it would have felt so unnecessary to talk about. Could you imagine if I made a video about Neff and then within the same video talked about 5 other creators at great length and lost the whole plots in the process? The logistical clusterfuck that would spawn from this would be incomprehensible. So no, I had no involvement in this document. It's a load of shit. And Neff is an idiot for trying to frame Lio and I for writing it.
Did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away?
Let me explain everything. The story behind this is one day I received a message from a friend saying that another friend, Wacky, and some others in the commentary community had found out about my alleged revenge porn activities. When speaking to this friend that found out, I eventually learned that it was That Creepy Reading who told them. And according to my friends, That Creepy Reading was told by Lio Convoy. That is why I thought Lio did it at first, not because I'm scared of Lio. Why would I be scared of a 40-year-old Discord mod who has an internet family and plays with Hatsune Miku dolls?
Lol.
The reason I didn't want it out there was not because I'm scared of this stuff getting exposed. In fact, it was Zavia who freaked out more once I informed her that other people somehow knew about it. She was the one that apparently confronted Lio, to which Lio got angry that he was falsely accused, for accountability. After all, according to Sarah, Lio wasn't the one that told Creepy Reading. But neither me or Zavia wanted any of this being put out there because it's personal drama. It has nothing to do with me being scared of you or ducking accountability. You see, back in March 2023, Zavia...
Where is Wacky TV nowadays? I don't know. I don't even know Wacky. I think the name's been thrown around a bit. Obviously, I know Spinling and Dead Meme Frog. I don't think I've spoken to Dead Meme Frog. I know of his existence, okay. But yeah, fair enough.
Trusted a few of her close friends with all of this information. Some of those close friends included Lio Convoy and Queen Seraphina. So if it wasn't Lio Convoy, it was obviously someone else within that group. Zavia even admits that one of her friends, which includes Lio and Sarah, had to have leaked this stuff, because prior to the release of Seraphina's video, none of this had been put out there. None of this could have gotten out there otherwise. My crackhead theory is that it was really Sarah who told Creepy Reading, because for one, they're friends very publicly, and two, Sarah has been pretty damn desperate to make this video on me for a long time. One of the things I was told was that Creepy Reading apparently said I made 40-something troll videos on my ex. Now, who else made that point in this video?
I mean, you did. You did lots on your ex. And then you sent like a bajillion video recordings or voice recordings to them via email. You creepy fuck.
Yo, I wonder.
Such as when I took this screenshot of this account, where up to 14 videos were made within the span of a day.
Another interesting thing to mention is that Creepy Reading even accused one of my friends, Wacky TV, of being involved in this revenge porn, even though Wacky had absolutely nothing to fucking do with it. You see, apparently Wacky and some of his friends raided the Senate and trolled a bunch of people in there, and I guess Lio and Sarah, given that that was their group, got butthurt about that, and because at the time Wacky and I were publicly still friends, they thought it was me that sent them all over there. Problem is, most of these people, with the exception of Wacky at the time, did not like me, and to this day they still don't. But the Senate belonged to Sarah and Lio, who both had connections with Creepy. Even more proof that Sarah must have thought it was me who raided their server and went and told Creepy Reading about my drama as a get back. If Sarah told Creepy a guy called Database raided their server, and then Creepy says, well, why would Database do that? Who is he? Sarah probably explained who I am in the situation, and then bam, Creepy finds out why I have a grudge against Sarah. And
I'm not entirely sure why Neff would bring me up in that initial video that he made about the subject, mainly because it doesn't really make him look good or add to any real coherent point. Like, in Neff's verse video, the way he presents his information makes it appear as though I'm some sort of, like, sneaky fuck, working with the intention on blowing the situation up further than it's already gone, for the purposes of validating Seraphina at the expense of his victim. He shows a little bit of a call that he got me and another YouTuber, Wacky TV, into, where I say, I think I know what you did. And from my perspective, that was it for like over half a year now, maybe more. So alluding that I may do something or that I am actively coming after him after all this time seems weird. It feels more like a deflection because in that year, nothing else has happened. I haven't made any tweets outside of supporting Serafina's video once that came out. No videos of my own on him, despite releasing a Dangerously Stupid YouTuber's video, which I certainly think this classifies as dangerously stupid. However, in all of this, Neff neglects to mention that all of the videos uploaded to YouTube were public. It's kinda hard to blame me for getting a little bit concerned about public videos he was posting, and the fact that those videos' description were linking revenge porn. Not to mention the evidence I was shown much later on of you linking revenge content on your channel description page. After seeing this and finding out that a few of my good friends were somehow in the black hole that is your life, I privately messaged them, which included Wacky and a few people involved in the Moth situation, explaining that you might want a distance and that this could get very legal very fast based on a public arrest warrant. You know, on the account.
Hold on.
This could get very legal very fast based on a
warrant details for Austin, blah, 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 age 24, case number, charges, stalking. Jesus Christ, this guy's deranged.
Public arrest warrant, you know, on the account of the public revenge porn. Even if this somehow was not Neff, the fact that people in Neff's circle are doing this, presumably on his behalf, whether that's requested or not can be up to further debate on some other time, is more than enough reason to give people I consider close friends a heads up. The funny thing is that when I contacted these people, several different sources told me that when Neff gets pissed off, suddenly text-to-speech videos start popping up about you. And go look, there it is, it's me. So yeah, I told people.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get like notifications on my fucking YouTube at some point after this stream. God. Evil stuff, evil stuff.
That Neff and his friend group seem unhinged and are destined to reach a legal ditch that is best to avoid. Not once did I publicly tweet, make a video, community post, or even mention/respond to this dude when he directly attacked me in his video. Regardless of how I got this information, nothing came of it, except that I don't think Wacky talks to Neff privately anymore. The only one seemingly making this public at the expense of his victim seems to be Neff. Otherwise, what did I actually do?
Speaking of Wacky, I did reach out to him concerning a Senate raid that was speculated to be done on Adept's behalf. Wacky confirmed to me personally that Neff had nothing to do with the raid, and that he only did it because he didn't like Lio, which, fair enough, I guess. However, concerning the raid itself being discussed in Adept's video, it doesn't matter. This information is a complete deflection from the point at hand here. Creepy witnessed you doing this shit publicly because that's exactly what you were doing, and you did everything that you could to not make it private. Who cares if it seemed like Creepy was being a sneaky fuck? He was aware of information that was important at the time. Why is everybody just all of a sudden ignoring that? If Creepy was there to clearly see evidence of public revenge porn being posted, why is that a problem all of a sudden? Some really fucking weird standards that are being played at here.
Yo, just cough drop real quick so it doesn't make me sound like I'm sucking a dick.
So what we're doing here is we're going over a very vitriolic video that was more or less aimed at Creepy over here.
Yeah, I'm coming back. But yeah, this is it's funny because with this video, Serafina wasn't the one who sent it over to me. It somehow ended up in my like recommendeds, and when I first saw it, you know, I saw the King of the Hill like mad guy like a thumbnail sort of thing. And I was like, oh, I like King of the Hill. And I clicked on it. And I started watching it. And it took me a little while to realize that it was talking about me. And it took an embarrassingly long amount of time for me to realize that it was actually Neff and that it didn't matter at all. So now we're like just kind of going over how utterly insane that like someone would even try to make a video like this, given
I'm so excited.
The context for why it was made. Which, that context being, I had a very short call with the guy where I explained that I think he's kind of a shitty dude and that people should be careful with associating with him. Mainly because I have multiple people in my friend group, not even related to Serafina, that have had bad experiences with Neff, and I quote, going out of his way to make schizo weird videos about people for seemingly no reason, just for ever entering their orbit or causing any sort of issue. And I guess I kind of fall into that category of having schizo videos being made about me.
Creepy reading is
in
a funny
reality,
guy.
I don't really think I was
like
wrong
creepy.
to warn people, but
to quickly explain
what
where
did
I
happen?
had been.
There we go. Fuck.
In the last couple of months, at the beginning of 2024, I was informed that my mom has stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and
who cares?
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
That bitch gonna be dead soon either way, so.
Long story short,
what the fuck?
Wow. Like, imagine you're a normal person.
That took me the fuck out. Sorry. What? What? What did he... keep in mind, right, the only thing Creepy said was just like, yeah, I think you're kind of like a weird fucking guy, and I don't want people associating with you. Immediately goes to like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of your mom having cancer? What?
Like, come across this video, and the very first line of dialogue we hear from the protagonist is, I don't care your mom is dying, bitch is gonna die soon. Like, how does that make
That's what I do daily, by the way, so true, Mitch.
you look better? Do you think it makes me feel bad? I don't. Like, I really don't. It's just like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Hello, I'm a monster, you know? Like I don't know. I mean, I don't expect you to have empathy for me, but like at the same time, like, why would you even react to this if you don't give a shit?
I just wanted to show her that I could take care of myself. So in response, I got my driver's license, my first car, and into my first major car accident.
Uh-huh.
So,
the violent
let me just
keyboard
get this
slap.
straight. You are a grown-ass man. You've been alive for more than a quarter of a century.
Uh-huh.
You are more than grown. And yet, you live off your mother.
Uh-huh. That's
it's
totally
one thing
what that
to
says.
live with your mother. It's one thing. Because, I mean, I used to do it up until I was like 23 or so. I mean, I was a fucking loser, too, at one point. But
Dude, you can't just say just like, how dare you live with your mom? And then say, oh, I did that as well. Brother, what are you saying?
You live off of your mother.
What?
You just implicated yourself. She takes care of you.
What?
And
what?
Will the court show the transcript where I said any of that?
Right.
Brother,
That's
I didn't have a
sad.
driver's license. That didn't mean I lived off my mom. It meant I lived off of Uber, you dumbass. But yeah, no, I didn't live off my mother. I got the driver's license because my mom was dying. And if I wanted to be able to see her as much as I physically could, paying $40 per way in Uber was just not really feasible. So like I went through the effort of getting the driver's license and the car so that I could visit my mom as much as possible before she eventually passed away. I don't really see how anywhere I implicated myself in being a basement dweller who's leeching off of their dying mom.
Yeah, that's like the complete opposite. That's like really fucking sad, actually. Jesus Christ. Now, Creepy's a really good guy. I've had a few brief conversations with him in the past. Oh, this was like ages ago when I spoke to Creepy. I spoke to him in relation to like the V Omega stuff, like when I did that. So, before that was like the jar stuff that around that time when I spoke to Creepy. He's a very chill guy. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Much to give at the end of life, and I don't think I was taking advantage of anything like that. So, I don't know. It kind of shows you where his head's at when you're making these fucking leaps of logic off of my mom has cancer announcement.
I don't know, man.
because she is dying, all of a sudden realize that she can't take care of you for much longer.
Right.
I'm gonna die because I can't feed myself because my mommy, who was the one feeding me, is about to be a dead bitch.
That's not what he said. It's and he's gonna learn to drive so he can go see her more. Like, in the hospital and stuff. Like, what are you saying, dude?
So, you decide. Now is the time to get your driver's license. Now is the time to buy a car. Now is the time to fully invest in being a functional adult male. Like you should be.
Oh yeah, you mean like the one who's constantly making videos on people and then deleting them, and then making more videos on people and then deleting them.
I moved out when I was 17. So I mean, by this guy's metric, I was much less of a loser than he was, and I didn't even need a car.
So you mean to tell me, creepy reading? You mean to tell me the guy that you hate, the guy you've never been in the same room as? You mean to tell me?
He acts like I hate him. I don't know who he
2
is.
years ago,
Just that he's a weirdo. He's just a weirdo, right? Like, that's it. I know he's a weirdo. When I saw people associating with this guy I know who is a weirdo, I was like, hey, that guy's kind of a weirdo. Be careful. That's like the extent of my knowledge of him.
You mean to tell me you, 2 years ago, when you came to me, you came to Wacky TV, a mutual of ours, and you told him to put you in a group call with me on Discord to tell me, a guy you don't know and never been in the same room as, never been friends with at all, a guy you don't know and have no history with. You were so emotionally invested in my situation that you had to tell me, a guy you don't know, that you thought I was a bad person. You mean to tell me that back then your mom was taking care of you?
No. So that's like 3 fibs in a nice fib sandwich. He's the one who wanted to get into a call with me. Wacky TV is the one who pulled me into a call with him. I never wanted to talk to the guy. And as you can tell by the recorded conversation that he posted of us, I'm not sure if that's still on the internet.
It still is.
I didn't really give him like any stuff to go off of. I just kind of told him I think he's a shitty guy and I think he knows why he's a shitty guy. But yeah, no, I didn't want to talk to him. He wanted to talk to me, and he talked to me and then immediately posted the whole call, which is very short because I wasn't about to like tell him anything because he's a weirdo. Because I kind of figured that he tried to do some shit like this because I've seen him do it to like 2 of my other mutual friends. Man, I'm vindicated. I mean, like the guy found out my mom had cancer, and then his first reaction was to call me an incel who lives in a basement.
Old mama, your dust bag, bone bag, soon to be dead mama was taking.
She was 49.
she was not that old. She was really old.
She wasn't even 50. She didn't make it to 50. Like, what are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Whatever, like fun fact, when I turned 21, I did not get ID'd at the hibachi place I went to, but my mom did. Like, my mom looks significantly younger than I did. Even, like, when she had cancer, she, like, had, like, a very youthful appearance. I don't know what kind of genetic she had, but it's always, like, weird in the sense that, yeah, my mom looked like a perpetual 25-year-old. Nah, she wasn't like a dust bag or whatever, you know. It's not like I'm in my like late 30s and she passed away. Nah, I'm like
was taking care of you. Fuck that bitch and fuck you too. Fuck her for taking care of you and fuck you for
what
being
the
born.
Fuck?
You are a fucking waste to fucking society, dude. You are a fucking stain.
You Pat God,
okay. Going to your God speech right now.
Your life serves zero.
Okay, I was going with Pat God, okay, Sarah. My joke's way better because I said it first, okay? Listen here. I'm the funny one, okay? Anyway.
Kill yourself now.
You can't say a goddamn, excuse my language, you can't say a motherfucking thing about me. No matter what crimes I did or didn't fucking commit against anybody.
What?
I pay taxes.
I think I can.
I work 50, 60 fucking hours a week, 6 days a week. I have the title to my fucking car. I don't make payments.
What a crazy admission.
I have my own fucking house now that's in my fucking
you got a scrapyard beater too.
And 2 years ago, I still had more than you've ever had in your life.
I don't know.
I mean, good for you.
You are. Fuck you, Ivy.
Like, why do I don't care. I don't know who you are, dude. I'm glad you're living the good life, fucking working a 60-hour work week. I mean, I personally would call that hell, but I mean, you know, if it's working for you, it's working for you. I'm happy, but you know, I mean, also like kind of fuck you. Why the hostility towards my dead mom? Like, what the fuck did she do other than like exist?
You mean to tell me you of all people had something to say about me, and your mama takes care of you, dude?
Yeah, buddy.
Tween, I was holding.
Just like the way he hits the spacebar. You can hear the vitriol in the way he hits the fucking space bar.
I just wonder if like he'll initiate an apology now, knowing that the crux of his argument is like invalid. You know, because I've been living on my own and paying for my own rent, bills, phone, everything off the back of either my, both the YouTube channel and the work I do, because I don't just do YouTube full time. I have a job outside of the YouTube. And now that he knows that, like, because we're putting it out there that, yeah, I mean, like, I haven't been living with my mom and having her take care of me. I
think this is what this entire section's going to be. I might skip ahead, guys. He's just being fucking deranged to creepy. Let's skip ahead, okay? We can skip ahead. Just for the sake of my sanity, okay? Because, Sarah, I'm not gonna lie, it's dragging on a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, buddy.
Self and anyone who's ever talked to me, seemingly over a single Discord call, where he's lying about the context of the call itself. Like, the layers of delusion this man is in, man. I mean, all I gotta say is that he's a fucking weirdo. This is not normal. I did not really want to talk to him. I still really don't want to talk to him. I mean, God, I haven't seen the rest of this video, but, like, yeah, nah, I've heard stuff where he's, like, always engaging in, like, the pseudo-illegal behavior or illegal behavior. I haven't seen enough myself, but I know that
we eat Subway service
this is
in the
fucking
corner.
weird.
I'm so sorry.
This dude's
I'm so
fucking
sorry,
weird.
chat.
And if you want to collaborate with me, you got to stay away from people like this. I don't need this in my fucking life. No one does.
Legal case in limbo. Oh, in your fat? Okay.
The West Valley City Justice Court. Press 1 now to speak to the next available clerk. Call. Valley City Justice Court.
Yes, I'm calling because I was dealing with a ex-girlfriend who lived in West Valley City that's been harassing me, and I've heard that she might have filed some kind of charge against me. I want to know if there's any active charges against me, if that's possible.
I can check if we have open cases for you.
Yeah, I'm looking for open.
What's your birthday?
My birthday is 09.
Under your name?
Austin, last name.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not finding anything with that birthday that's open.
So nothing at all in Utah?
Not with the court.
Deputy Matt with the County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, Deputy Matt, this is Austin.
Yeah, I was asked to give you a call.
Yes, sir. I'm wanting to see if, I know this is going to sound weird. I want to see if I have any active warrants anywhere. Like, is there any way you could run my name?
What the fuck is this?
Oh, we would know if you had a warrant.
Yeah.
I could run your name for you if you want.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Could you do that?
I'll give you social. 1 second. I'll see you then. Hope I check the entirety of the state of Utah, state of Alabama, and nothing from here to the Carolinas to California.
All right. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I got these letters 3 months after everything went down, and even Zavia was shocked that I had received these. After all, she had dropped these charges due to knowing it wasn't me who did any of this stuff. Zavia ended up calling the courts and got it squared away, and that was the end of it. To this day, I don't have any active cases or charges against me anywhere, nor do I have any warrants out for my arrest. Something you fail to understand, Serafina, is just because someone was charged with a crime, it doesn't mean they are guilty. For someone who runs a Discord group all about justice and reporting criminals on the internet to law enforcement, I'd expect you of all people to know this.
Oh boy, the most ironic part of this video. So we need to establish a couple of things here. So he mentions, of course, that his charges were dropped and he has no warrants out for his arrest. Now, unfortunately for him, soon after, he ate his own words. He did have a warrant out for his arrest within the state of Utah at the time, and of course an actual case being built against him to the point where it did actually result in an arrest. More on that in a moment because it's really funny, by the way. So as for his charges, yeah, they were never actually dropped. Now, his case is closed, right? His case was closed, but legally speaking, that just means that the charges went through and that Zavia, even if they wanted to, could not have dropped the case themselves because it was actively being pursued by the state of Utah, as you're going to see here in a little bit. Yeah, the case was never closed, the charges went through, and they exist. Yeah, pretty much everything that he shows in regards to defending himself is a load of bullshit. Okay, so what happened with the case that was being built against him? Well, unfortunately, this is where the bad news comes in, and it is inconclusive, and it will probably never be resolved. I'm going to use his own words to describe what happened because I think it's only fair, and I don't think there's any particular reason to lie about it in this case. So anyways, here we go. His case never actually went to trial because the state of Utah wanted him to actually come to Utah itself. Obviously, he's not from Utah. He's from an entirely different state across the country, so it's not going to work out. He was not allowed to attend virtually, so nothing really happened outside of his bench warrants being increased from not being able to attend. To his credit, he is right in the fact that a state is not going to extradite somebody to another state over the charges of harassment. So I had to do a double check, just a quick double check to make sure that information was correct. No, the actual court date was entirely virtual. He didn't actually have to be there in person to do it. He's just lying again because he keeps fucking lying. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get an actual trial, but it is worth talking about a couple of other things. I did mention the fact that
I wonder why those crew calls said that there wasn't a warrant then. He could have faked it. I mean, he's got if you notice, Midge, he's got that recording on some sort of like, thing where you can dial up on your computer, right, to make a phone call. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just like faked entirely. Unironically, this guy's faked shit before. He's faked entire DM conversations at one point, to try and defend himself with the collaboration of another person. Maybe, or maybe when it was sent out, maybe the paperwork or the case had been sent out. They had been informed by someone that they had done this, and it wasn't on their system yet. I'm not too sure. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just a little goober on the internet. Okay, maybe. Well, also, why would they tell him so he can move to run away? I don't know how that works when it comes to because I guess you don't have that many people going like, hey, do I have a warrant out for my arrest, right? And maybe they would give that out in case someone wanted to willfully give themselves in. Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how that works. Huh. I don't know. Interesting.
And oh my god, so I can't show it on the video here because I'm worried about privacy strikes, because I've had issues with people abusing privacy strikes beforehand. His mugshot is absolutely amazing. For somebody who talks a big game later on that I'm going to show you in this video, where he nonchalantly makes threats and plays tough guy, yeah, I'm just going to be real with you. Yeah, his mugshot makes him look like a complete homeless crackhead who's a little bit on the overweight side. What's funnier about this is that the actual mugshot page, including others from what I understand, were requested to have been taken down, with that particular error code message coinciding with that claim. At least the actual mugshot page itself was archived, so at least that wasn't lost. Now, his general treatment towards his charges has been, how do I put this? Nothing short of absolutely fucking bizarre. There were points in time where he was uploading videos on his alt accounts where he was openly making fun of his own charges that he was getting sent in the mail.
That's so weird.
Why would you do that? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Of course, these videos would get deleted afterwards, but again, I don't understand, what made you think this is a good idea? What made you think that any of this was a good idea?
Insane.
Yeah, it was just a funny little bit that doesn't totally make me look like a fucking psychopath. I mean, just look at how he talks about his case in a future video that we're actually going to go over in the video, but just look at how he reacts to any semblance of his first video falling apart at the seams.
I feel like y'all set that shit up and told her to tell me it was dropped. That way, when I claim it in my video, you could call me a liar. You can hardball.
What?
It doesn't matter if I was lying about them being dropped. They're just fucking charges.
But just charges, guys.
Intentionally misleading people on it.
They're just charges.
They're fucking charges, Sarah. They're not convictions.
Yeah, but we got your overweight mugshot that you tried to take down.
They're fucking accusations made by a United States court. They're not fucking convictions. They don't go on my record until I'm found guilty. And I will never be tried at all, because I'm not going to goddamn Salt Lake City ever in my life. So what fucking hope do you have?
That's so crazy to say. Yeah, I'm not going to get charged because I'm not guilty. No, it's just no, because I'm in a different state, and then I'm going to be able to get me into a courtroom. Brother, what are you saying? He's so fucking crazy. He's insane. He's actually insane. Every single time he says anything, it's just another admission of guilt without him even realizing it. Holy shit.
That it's ever going to hurt my life. It doesn't hurt. I don't get it when I get pulled over. If it shows up when I get pulled over, it's marked as non-extraditable because Utah doesn't want to come get me. That's why they asked the state of Alabama to pick up the fucking case. That's why goddamn faggot-faced Noah Winfrey with his fucking 4-year-old baby face fucking called my DA multiple times, called my fucking deputy investigator at the sheriff's office multiple times. Hey, will you pick up this case on this guy that lives in your county? Will you please? I want to fuck this girl so bad.
What
Just
the
like
fuck?
Officer White from Unified PD.
Yeah, I lied about my charges, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get convicted. Just how bad he is, man. He's so fucking bad. It's so enjoyable to watch, isn't it? I mean, hell, man, if I get this baby rage in return for him not getting convicted, sure, I'll take it. So, what do I have to say for this then? While a trial never occurred, the fact of the matter is that there was so much evidence being forwarded to a police report that was made against you that miraculously it was actually considered. The fact that any of this happened at all, which is exceptionally rare for online behavior, by the way, this does not happen very often. The fact that it was considered at all is not the sign of innocence you want people to believe.
Right.
You can definitely lose some weight, though.
He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it. That spear of his.
I own my own house, I own my own car, and there's nothing you could fucking do to take any of that from me.
Dude.
Except sit on here and talk shit and say Database Productions is a southern, redneck, Hank Hill sounding fucking schizophrenic who makes goddamn GTA monologues about you. That's all you can fucking do.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
all you can fucking say.
Yeah?
And keep saying the same goddamn lie
buddy.
that I did revenge porn and somehow stalked
It's not a
this
lie.
broad 2,000 miles away from
You did.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking work like that, bro.
Yes, it does. It's exactly how it works. Uh-oh. Hi, Vlad.
Hello, it's Gilded Pooh here with a special report. Whatever the fuck that means.
Jesus.
That Neff guy, huh? He's a real character.
We sit online all day in calls with our boyfriends. I mean, I don't do that stuff. My girlfriend, she's coming over. It's Friday morning when I'm recording this. She's coming over tonight.
Good for you, I guess. I don't really know why you're making it a point to bring that up, but whatever. Now, I'm not entirely sure if Queen Seraphina has already mentioned this, but this motherfucker literally treats the internet like his fucking diary. This guy pulls up OBS and then talks incessantly into the microphone while playing shitty video games. And then, for whatever reason, he puts those diary diatribes into a Google Drive and then links them in the description of numerous videos he uploads to YouTube. I don't know why you would do that. That's pretty schizophrenic.
She's been over every weekend except for one since we've got together. Actually, 2. She was only here part of that weekend. And she's moving in June the 1st.
Why are you telling literally anybody this? This is nobody's business.
Yeah, exactly.
Why this is coming up.
Well, let's just say, I can bend her over anytime I want to.
Oh.
I don't have to pretend to do it in a Discord chat.
Well, I hate to be that guy, but technically speaking, you can only bend her over whenever you want on the weekends. Until she moves in, you can't really bend her over anytime you want. We're already having an inconsistency this early into the segment. It's great.
I got the 5th pizza that I've gotten since all this started. I got that delivered yesterday.
Sounds like Ethan Ralph. That's crazy.
I actually paid for it. But, my mom, she lives way too far out. I think at this point you realize I don't live with her anymore because you're just constantly sending them.
Why would you
bring me
confirm
in?
to
Fine,
trolls on the...
Fine. Where did you go? You ran from me. You hate me. Hold on. Just join a VC. Hello, not slug.
Do you guys ever wonder what it's like to be a fish?
Sure.
Also, God, how is this fucking video 3 hours long?
Because this guy's insane. It could have been longer. There's so much stuff on this guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean it could have been longer?
I don't know how long you've been here, but this guy had been sending via email several different monologues to his ex, who he was actively harassing, thousands of audio files via email. There is so much stuff.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you my screen.
Okay.
I have been waiting.
To see for sure.
I've been waiting for the past 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Yeah, buddy.
To render a video to teach people.
To teach people?
How to edit videos.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Hi Slugs chat. Hi Slugs chat. He's waving. You guys can't see it, sadly. It's a big shame.
Chat, Yen hates you.
So true.
She won't show the wiggling slug gif.
The wiggling.
It is
what?
the cute.
Oh, that thing.
Look.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
adorable.
Just for you, buddy.
Look
at
it, chat. Look at the little guy. He's so wiggly and cute.
Let me pull him up. Open media link. There he is. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Let's make your day.
Look at him go, Chad. Look at him go. He's just in air jail.
As he should be. As he should be. Can I deep fry him?
Honestly, at this point, he deserves it.
Can I deep fry him and put him on a kebab stick?
He fucking deserves it outright. Yeah. He deserves it.
Yeah.
He's such a little shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolute menace to society.
So how can I help you today, Slug?
I'm deciding to be nice, but
sure.
Do you remember the Nani stuff with FPS Diesel?
I remember Nani. Wasn't it they were the way I understood it, they were a snake to other creators?
Allegedly scamming, overcharging, and all that.
Right.
How would you feel if Nani didn't actually want to go public with a lot of things and was actually encouraged to go public by Cloudy?
What do you mean?
Cloudy caused the Nani drama to go public.
Wait, what?
It was originally not going to go public.
Wait, so Nani... So wait, so the Nani drama, it started because Nani went public first about everything? Try to, like, spin it? Or, like, the way it was set out is like, oh, Nani's being malicious?
Yes. However, it's a fact that Nani overcharged, scammed a few people, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
She's an e-beggar. That's a fact.
Okay,
But she was encouraged by Cloudy to fucking go public. Cloudy even offered to share the stuff around. I'm still looking into it and looking into everything. But
interesting.
It is an objective fact that Nani was encouraged and pushed to go forward to cause Diesel to do the stream burning her and to cause Beckett to burn her as well.
What? And it was just solely Cloudy. So you got your current knowledge.
To my current knowledge, Cloudy was the one pushing it a lot. However, at the same time, when Diesel was prepping for that Nani stream, Cloudy was pushing Nani to keep posting publicly to get Diesel to go public with everything.
Midge is asking, like, coming clean about scamming?
No.
To go public about it?
Like, about everything that she wanted to at the time.
Well, like, basically saying I'm not in the wrong, these people are in the wrong type of thing?
It's a lot of stuff I can't reveal yet.
Yeah,
I can't reveal it yet.
You're cocking the audience, okay? I get it.
I'm just a little guy. They have me in the tongs. They have me in the tongs.
Here comes Slug, obfuscating evidence, okay? As per usual, okay?
Look,
Classic
I released a flowchart.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You want to show the chat the flowchart? It was a very nice flowchart.
What flowchart? Where is it? Send it to me.
I'll DM it to you.
Okay.
Gotta wait for everything to motherfucking
It doesn't really make sense.
render.
Yeah, I know, Mitch. Nothing with Slug ever makes sense, okay? It will make sense when it comes out. Yeah, that's my understanding as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. The flowchart. Hold on. Let me pull this up on stream.
It looks demonic.
The fuck
it looks
is this,
insane.
dude? What have you done?
That is a flowchart of the involvement, the actions being done, the DMs, the
Why
logs.
have you done
this is like 5% of all the logs are put into this flowchart.
Dog. This is deranged. Why have you done this? Isn't this like one of those D&D like map your character fucking things?
It is chat. It is https://the.opdo.cc.
Interesting. Oh, I see the link in the chat for the op block thing. Interesting.
Yep. The
What
op
the
doc.
Fuck? You're insane. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Because Falgi gave it to me expecting me to release it all at once. He did it on purpose, maliciously.
What do you mean?
The reason why I have everything is because he expected me to literally put all of it out without filtering, without understanding, without giving context.
Right. You have proof of that?
It's the only reason why. It's the reason why he literally ran. He wiped his fucking shit. He's on a new Discord. He's on new channels.
Right.
So
that's
because he's coming back.
But what I mean is, right, how do you know that's why he gave you all the stuff at once? That's kind of sounds a bit schizophrenic, buddy.
Because he was forced to give it to me at one point.
Right.
However, as time went on, he just randomly gave me further access. There were certain channels I didn't want because they were irrelevant to the whole thing.
Okay.
Because I already had them.
Sure, but that doesn't explain, like... You're saying that like he gave it to you for a reason, for a malicious purpose, and you haven't really explained.
Yes, because from people I have spoken to that are a little bit more connected with Falgi at the moment, Falgi expected me to release all of the research server logs, whatever DMs I got, all of that all at once without filtering through, without understanding everything, without investigating.
Right. Just
he
flat out putting everything out.
Expecting me to do what he would do if he were that fucking like retarded. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if other people are saying it, be interesting to see what comes from it as time comes, when the time comes when you release everything and organize things into your little article, buddy.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's a pain in the ass, bro.
Yeah, no, I get it. I can kind of interesting. I was gonna read out.
Midge is somewhere on some money.
I'll read it out for your chat as well. Midge in my chat says, I can kind of see it as I trust Slug and he released my PII. I trusted Slug and he released my PII. Maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe. That'll be very fucking risky. Falgi's PII, I think maybe not. I think that'll be a fucking insane gambit for him to take. Other people's PII, I could see maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. At least in the degree of you fucking it up by putting it out, and probably just people being overwhelmed by a sea of information.
Yeah. Like, out of all this, I'm only 5% through all the logs. There's another 95% that I have to go through.
No, trust me, I have to do something similar. It took me, I've been doing Fiendish Cavern on and off for about 9 months because stuff got delayed out of my control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot to go through. It's a lot to go through, and that's just a general chat.
This is just like their little shit-talking research server chat. I haven't even touched their investigation folders. I have not touched their general chat in the research server, nor their A-logging stalking chat that they had for Nani that went on until like April of this year.
Jesus.
Let's see. I haven't even touched their other Discord server, the Opera House. I still got to go through the Nani Diesel DMs. I got to go through the Cloudy Nani DMs. I got to go through the DMs of literally fucking everyone.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like having a real fun time over there, okay?
That's why I say. That's why I'm saying. He expected me to release it all at once because he knew, it's this much information.
Yeah.
He will probably fucking just get lazy and be like, fuck it, here's everything. Leave me alone.
Maybe. Interesting angle. Jackasite is saying, as much as I hate you, do you need any help with this?
Honestly, I do need help. But I have a few people working with me on it. It's just...
Yeah, evil little creatures.
It's more understanding it. Because then I got to get the timelines that everyone involved has. Because... I also have to cross-reference that. So every time I finish a channel, I have to go back, look at what was said in the channel, and then say it again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something similar. I'm just grabbing screenshots at this point, because I'm having to do it off of the logs, because I don't have access to the server for the thing I'm doing separately. It's
doing it through logs is a pain, dude.
Yeah, I hate it. I can't see keyword search, and the fact is, because it's an entire server, right? It's had to be split up in chunks, right? So the way I have my docs
Control F doesn't work?
A Control F does work, right? But what I'm saying is
annoying.
I'm going through the general chat from a server that's existed since late 2017 up till now, and the files are separated because otherwise you've got to think, right? If you try open up in that, what the entire server in your browser gonna break immediately. So it's like in chunks. So I'm like having to mark like when all I'm doing is putting my screenshots into a document, a Google Doc, for now, and then I can
Google Ducky.
Yeah, I feel like I probably could have done it in a better way, but that would either way it's going to take a long time.
Just like put it in like a Discord server. Like
I thought about that, but it was way too late. I've got so many fucking. Dude, my doc of pictures is 172 pages.
I'm going to show you a little screenshot of all the logs that I have. So you can show this on stream. I'm fine with that. That's one screenshot, and then I have to go into transcript.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of stuff.
And those are the assets as well, like the images in the files.
Oh yeah, no. The big thing for my research thing is we had to get someone to recover the image data because it was lost during someone else's transfer. But because that information is kind of like, I don't know how he did it. He's a genius. It kind of retained. He managed to restore everything, which was great. Holy fucking shit, dude.
You can show chat. I'm fine with that. This shit's insane.
Israel necromancy.
Yeah. Some of the file names are crazy.
Codecast, the upload leaks. Interesting stuff. Okay. I'm gonna get back to my topic, okay? But that was a fun little derail slug. Thanks for stopping by.
Chat, go to the do.cc to read part 1. And Yen does make an appearance in the files.
Why am I there?
I have no idea.
For what reason?
I don't fucking know. I just know you're in there.
Why am
you're
I there?
the one that pops up in it.
Why am I mentioned? I'm curious now.
You want to know why?
Yeah. I hate this guy so much. I hate him so fucking much. I'm gonna kill him in a back alleyway. In Minecraft. That was Slug, everybody. Evil Slug. I can't even tell if he was fucking with me or not. Evil. Okay, we're gonna continue this. I don't know how much longer we're gonna go on for. Probably about another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So let's continue, chat.
The internet that they sent the pizza to the correct address, that you no longer live with your mother, and your girlfriend that you claim visits you every weekend, and is moving in at this specific day. If I were in your shoes, I would not be telling trolls on the internet any of this information. At all.
I actually paid for that one because it was literally just cheese. But I like pepperoni, so I had some pepperoni in the fucking fridge. It had extra marinara on it too, so I bought it and then I just...
What?
Me and Jordan, we put fucking pepperoni on that shit.
Sorry, I zoned out. We're talking about pizza. Okay.
And now he added a third person into the mix. If you get a bomb sent to your fucking house and everybody dies but you, the only person that will be to blame for any of that is you. Why would you give trolls even more ammunition to use against you? What's wrong with you?
And the name on the pizza says Gilded Poo. So thank you, Gilded Poo, because you definitely sent that.
Now that right there is why I'm sitting here recording this particular segment for your viewing pleasure. Now, there are only two ways to look at this. Number one would be unironically, in which case you're an idiot, because I have very little idea who the fuck you are. I only know of one video you ever made, and it was directed at Queen Seraphina, and I didn't even watch it. However, the other way we can look at this is that it's not unironic, it's in fact sarcasm, in which case, why are you bringing it up?
Well, that said, I'm gonna make a very stern warning.
Oh no, we better get our big boy helmets on. He's gonna give us a fucking warning. This guy who sat there recording himself playing video games.
The Palestine flight logs. Also, yeah, I agree, Mitch.
And talked incessantly like a schizophrenic into a microphone is coming to give us a sternly worded fucking diary entry.
If it ever progresses beyond that point...
It's really difficult for me to take this warning seriously when you can't even change your smoke alarm battery.
If it ever progresses beyond that point... like,
the birds are chirping.
Beyond the point of just, like, meaningless trolling, and you show up at my fucking house, especially when... I think it's pretty well known, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but my girlfriend, she's having my fucking kid. And I'm terrified.
These people know my address and they're sending me shit. And then immediately you're like, my girlfriend's moving in on the 1st. She visits me every weekend on these specific days. And I have a roommate with this first name. And now on top of that...
for fuck's sake, hold on. I guess we can do this. Hi, Lou.
Hey, so Slug is gone?
Slug's gone, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm at work right now, but I'm gonna say this because I mean this with no disrespect to you, right? The stream has been derailed for the past 12 minutes.
Don't worry about
from
it.
what I've seen.
Yeah, buddy.
No. Yeah, like I'm being.
No, you hate
like,
me. You hate me.
So for real.
You hate
I'm
me.
being so for real.
No,
Ian, I don't hate you.
You hate me.
No, Ian. It feel like right now it kind of feels like the situation is not being taken with as much seriousness as it should. So, as kindly as possible, please avoid long-winded derails.
So I should derail right now, right?
Yeah, totally. 100.
Okay. Let me go back to go to Pooh talking about pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, buddy. Well, I'm gonna go back to work. Have a good one. See ya.
Take care. Take care.
Yeah.
I've got to treat this situation with the seriousness it deserves. Meanwhile, I'm on the part where Gilded Pooh is talking about pizza. Thank you, Lo. Thank you, Lo. Thank you for your public service announcements, okay? I am taking it seriously, okay? This guy's a fucking freak. Evil stuff, okay? Very fucking evil. Don't worry. The beatings will be dealt out later.
You're like, she's pregnant, by the way. You're an idiot, a moron, an absolute imbecile. Why would you do that?
I'm hearing like voices like telling me someone's gonna kill my kid. You know, like if I see people online, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being for real, but you know, basically I got that father instinct kind of growing in.
I have the fatherly instinct growing inside of me, despite the fact I have yet to change the battery in my smoke alarm.
If someone shows up at my fucking house, anybody, I don't care who it is. If you just say, hey, I'm friends with someone from the Senate, online, on Discord, on the internet, on the computer, I'm gonna be an actual criminal. Let's just put it that way.
An actual criminal opposed to the actual criminal he is, considering he got charges for stalking. Yeah, so he's gonna be like an actual criminal, okay? Criminal squared over here, okay? Criminal cubed, okay? He's gonna be a mega criminal, okay? He's gonna be a super criminal, okay? A super villain, okay? Fucking hell. Put this guy in Arkham Asylum right now.
Have my address, my girlfriend's pregnant, and I have a roommate. Don't you dare come over here, I'll be a fucking criminal. I'll kick your ass, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do it. I'll kill you. This is so dumb.
You're gonna have a reason to go online and say I deserve to rot in prison because the mortuary is gonna have
this guy sucks at driving.
Wow, that was
yeah, buddy.
That was something.
I mean, you bitch about my weird Genshin Impact videos, but you won't stop talking about me.
Because Genshin Impact is pedo bait, and I don't care what anybody says. It is pedo bait. Oh, he's pulling over the car. This is getting serious.
Oh my god, he actually... Dude, he's wearing a tux.
How do you win against a guy
what do you mean?
Who openly admits he's an asshole?
You point out the fact that he's a liar.
You spend all this effort and time to, I guess, try to prove that, like, I'm a dickhead.
I don't think that's what people are trying to point out. I think we're just pointing out that you're a fucking liar. You're a proven fucking liar. And you don't admit that you're a liar. You contradict yourself all the goddamn time.
I'm sorry,
We
Mick,
know
I'm
you're
sorry.
an asshole. Your mugshot proves it. It's not really a debate as to whether or not you're an asshole. It's a debate as to whether or not you're gonna keep lying. Dummy.
That pick up a microphone and you talk. If you're in that bracket, now I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
All right, you pretend to be good people.
Oh, that's true.
You know, you pretend to be righteous. Fuck out of the way. You pretend
How
to
many
be,
of
like,
these are GTA videos,
I'm
dude? Holy
amazing,
fucking shit.
You know, I'm a great person.
Oh my god, there's
you know,
a
I
lot
make
of fucking
videos calling out bad
GTA.
people.
Jesus
I've
Christ.
made these criticisms a million times, and these people, you know, they hate it so much because it's so fucking true.
What?
But then you come across this guy, who openly says, like, yeah, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm not the
Because
asshole
I'm a
you say I am,
criminal.
but I am an asshole.
Oh, no, you are,
baby,
buddy.
I'm a
You
criminal.
are. Instead of, you know, being a massive hypocrite, just openly say, yeah, I am that asshole, and nobody would give a fuck. I'm quite literally that fucking serious. If you were just open about the fact that you are that asshole, that you've done all the things that you've done, the things that we can factually prove about you, then nobody would give a fuck about you, and we'd stop talking about you.
True.
Just be open about it.
Didn't do
True.
reverse one.
True.
Mhm.
You did. You
I
did.
didn't dox anybody.
You tried.
And I know. I mean, there's so many contradictions that you're gonna make, and that's fine.
So you acknowledge that there's contradictions that you've made, so you acknowledge that you're a liar. This is great news, ladies and gentlemen. So for one, yes, you did. You did do revenge porn. That is factually proven. Whether Zavia did it or not first doesn't fucking matter, because you did it. You still did it. Doesn't matter.
I'm not. If I was fucking worried, I'd shut the hell up and I'd stop talking. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to bait you into something so I can...
Let me just constantly say on how I'm not trying to do this thing in a piss poor attempt.
I just noticed that's a 2-hour video. This guy was yapping for 2 whole fucking hours. Jesus Christ.
Try to say I am not doing this thing. Let me just say I'm not worried about a legal case, and then they'll believe me. You are, whether you believe it or not. You are.
You're the aggressor in this situation, and you're the harasser in this situation.
How much to get a derail stream again? I like him putting $10 derail. Maybe we'll see. I want to try and get for a bit more of this before I do another derail. Okay. The only reason why I accepted the call in before is because like I don't think I'm gonna get much more into this tonight, but we'll see. We'll see.
Situation, but your friend that you're defending is a harasser on a whole different level.
But we're not going to acknowledge the fact that you have made video after video after video after video on Sarah. You're not going to acknowledge that.
You see, there's the prison right there. That's where you think I'm gonna go.
It's where you were. You were there. I've seen that mugshot, bro.
I don't make the claim that everybody harasses me first.
He was there too.
Never in my life have I done that.
You just did, though. You did. You did. You did. You did. You did. You did just say earlier in this goddamn video that people are harassing you.
You're the aggressor in this situation, and you're the harasser in this situation. But your friend that you're defending is a harasser on a whole different level.
Earlier in this goddamn video, you said people are harassing
I have a really good derail, I promise.
Because you were the victim.
There's a reason I'm not in fucking cuffs.
Interesting.
You were?
If I did something worth being in fucking cuffs for, and if I actually broke the fucking law,
You did.
then I'd be in cuffs.
You were.
I got a ticket for it. Like, that's my entire criminal record. I'm that much of a criminal. Normal shit that...
No. I'm gonna grab something real quick. I don't know if she's allowed to share it, but I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I think it's funny. Yeah. Found it. Okay. Oh, no!
The mugshot website for his arrest showed with an error 410 page, which indicates, much like in Vida's case, that it was requested of the site for the mugshot to be taken down. Prior to this, the mugshot page was public and showed his crackhead-looking face, and surprisingly, that was probably the reason also why it was taken down. LOL?
Is it that fascinating? Did you ask for your mugshot to get taken down? Did you ask for it to get taken down, big guy? Austin? What happened?
You call me terminally online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not rich coming from a person who has OCs and who draws them bigger and who fucking sits on Discord all day doing calls, who ran a group like the Senate, who makes expose videos?
I am going to... I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay.
Yeah, buddy?
So, Sarah's not terminally online. I hunted her down, you see. I've got on a plane and I flew to go see her. And I hunted her down. She totally didn't know I was coming. And I stalked her for like 3 days. And
this is
she's
true,
not
actually.
terminally online, trust me. And I'm about to go do it again. There are times when we would go like a week without talking on call. Because she's busy with other things. She has a real life to worry about. You are terminally online because you were sitting here unironically.
Yes, I am. I'm terminally online. I'm terminally online since I've been out the fucking womb.
The art commentary community, Zavia and Sarah. You are unironically doing that.
Pack it up, artists having OCs make you terminally online. True.
You know, just like Lio. But it's even more cringier in his case because he's like, I think he's older than my dad.
How? How old are you? How old is your dad? What?
We sit online all day in calls with our boyfriends. I mean, I don't do that stuff. My girlfriend, she's coming over today. It's Friday morning when I'm recording this. She's coming over tonight.
Oh my god, you're getting laid?
True.
Just in case they turn out to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
When we started dating, I sent you a picture of what my license looked like as a joke because you thought the Alabama licenses looked cool.
What?
And I showed you that. You know, I have my information on it. And you took that picture and you made sure you downloaded that.
That is a dumbass move on your end, buddy. God, you're an idiot. Oh.
This buyer claims they only had the picture of his ID because he was catfishing them. and wanted to prove that it was actually him, regardless of which is true. Why on earth are you sending people online pictures of your ID, bro? Why? So fucking true.
Crap.
And you put it in your
Idiot.
fucking
Is that it? Hey buddy. Maybe you should change the batteries in your goddamn smoke alarm. Change the batteries.
Sorry, my recording sounds a little ass right now, so yeah, just a little bit of allergies here and there. Anyways, what you just listened to was a couple of people covering a particular piece of how do I put this? Of a monologue that he uploaded at some point a while ago. Now, this kind of behavior I already hinted at the first video, and yeah, I underestimated him like a lot. If I were to sit here and cover every single one of these uploads, including the ones that I showed in the first video, I would be here for what, 8 to 10 hours just talking about them. That also doesn't include the amount of evidence that was forwarded in the police report, because I really only honed in on just one of those videos. All of them that you see here, including many others, were saved. There's an entire Google Drive that is full of every single video that he uploaded against Zavia at the time. But shockingly, that pales in comparison to what we have now. There is just too much shit to cover. So instead, I'm going to hone in for now on this particular upload. Yeah, I'm still honing in on this same video that the other two also honed in on.
I'm not
watching this portion.
Midge, I'm not derailing for $10 for a fucking 2-hour long Five Nights at Freddy's theory, okay? I'll probably watch that later off stream, not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna fall asleep to it. I am not derailing for $10 for a 2-hour video. Jesus Christ.
Right here.
You know, they don't use me and what I have to their own gain. Like, you're being buttered up and used to fucking harass me. And I think at this point, you're either in on the lie, or you realize you're being lied, or you don't care because it's Zavia. It's Zavia. If it was anybody else, you wouldn't tolerate it. But you admitted it yourself. You two used to date. You're very soft on her. Well, from what I heard, you treated her like shit. Or rather, your mom did, right?
What?
You know, I got that picture of y'all sitting on the floor at your mama's house, and unlike Zavia, I don't send people your information. So
sure.
I'm gonna keep that from my
don't.
eyes. Like, people in Kuma's server wanted it to laugh at you, but I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because he's gonna claim my.
But $10 is $10. $10 for a 2-hour video is below minimum wage. Okay, that's fucked up. Nah, be okay. I'm gonna start doing it. What's the fucking now? I'm gonna start. What's that fucking one woman? $5? You can't spare $5, but you sit here watching the stream? You guys are broke. Dude, that fucking woman was insane for that. She got so much fucking hate. It's like proper, what's that guy's name called? Is it Darkside Phil? Fucking guy was just like, okay, chat. Thanks everyone for donating. You know, thanks only the people on Kick or on YouTube, you know? Only people on YouTube, okay? Because those are the only fuckers who actually donated, okay? So fuck all you guys on Kick, okay? Hate all of you guys. You gave me no money tonight. Crazy. I'm in fact broke. That's why I'm Jens mod. So true. Get back in the fucking cage.
Also know where you live. I know your address. Again, have you been swatted? I know you live in fucking Missouri. Have you been swatted?
Have you?
I mean, and no, Zavia didn't tell me that. I got it in case I ever have to go after you, because I don't know what you're going to fucking show. You know, Zavia can do ethical doxing, so can I. I could be wrong. That might not be your information, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. I also have your government name, so...
Interesting.
I mean, again.
So now you're threatening with dox information.
Now, watch him send himself pizzas and say that I'm sending him pizzas, guys, after I put this out. Magically, he's going to start getting swatted, and fucking pizzas are going to start coming, and they're going to say Neff's doing it.
Now, ignoring the fact that I'm long since gone, implying he even had that address to begin with, I don't really care. Like, what is with the nonchalant threats here? I don't understand. How far do you think shit like this is going to get you with anybody? How would you convince anybody that any of this is reasonable, besides your dumbass friends that think this is okay? I don't fucking understand, like, at all. Another thing to note late in his video that many people didn't really notice is this particular statement.
So maybe stick to computer build videos, something you actually have a college degree in. Oh yeah, I know a lot more about you than you think I do.
No, you fucking don't. Yes, I do have a college degree, but not for that. I'm not an engineer, nor am I a computer scientist, so I don't know what he's referring to. I would have liked to be a computer scientist.
They have a college degree in being a squid, okay? Get it right. But the question is, are they a squid or are they a kid?
But engineering was just not my forte. Now, sparing the details of myself, of course, what the fuck is the point in saying this? I mean, other than making yourself look like a fucking creep? I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. Now, I wanted to show that because it actually just connects with everything that I've shown so far, where he has to make
Thank you very much, Midge-Matic, for the $5 US. Okay, you've pulled my arm. $5 for the 2-hour FNAF fairy derail. I'm not doing that, Midge. I'm not doing that, okay? But I do appreciate your $5, okay? Thank you very much. Dude, that sounded so fucking evil. Thank you very much, Midge. I very much appreciate that. And guys, we are 3 away from hitting the goal. You may not get the 2-hour FNAF derail, but you will get some lovely, lovely marshmallows, okay? Pavlov's dog is a real and tested scientific method, okay? Help me prove this fairy today. Oh, God, yes. Hello. Yes, hi, hello. This is very serious business, yeah, and I'm so sorry, Midge. So sorry, I'll take your FNAF fairy a bit more seriously, I'm so sorry. Fucking hell. Dude, I've sometimes thought in, like, the back of my mind, like, what if I just entirely pivoted to doing, like, Five Nights at Freddy's fairies? Dude, I could not, dude. The knowledge you need to have sometimes for those guys who make those fairies, dude. I follow quite a few of them. I don't watch Game Theory. I used to. I like watching T-Dreads, okay? Withered Circle. I don't think I've watched Fazbear. I watched Gibby. Gibby's good. Gibby's good. Chronoric. Chronotic, I think is how you say his name. It was evil, dude. Dude, I watched a T-Dread stream, okay, and they made just a robot joke. I died a little bit inside, okay. I died a little bit inside when I heard that. Okay. Like the times where I've seen just a robot joke in a Five Nights at Freddy's fairy video, I hate it. I like fighting people about the law. So true. So true. I might do another Five Nights at Freddy's stream and then piss myself and cry, lol. At some point. Maybe.
Nonchalant threats even in his own video defending himself because, I mean, sure, if it's against me, and especially at the time, since it was against me, of course nobody was going to care or notice. But it serves to paint a consistent pattern of nonchalant threats that he makes towards people that he doesn't like, or more specifically against the people that show the shit that he's done in the past. And, oh boy, that's not going
I believe Game Theory just Game Theory just pops 5 edible edibles? I'm having a stroke. Edibles and writes a bunch of BS because they once compared a Roblox game company to MK Ultra. Dude, that's crazy. You should do a co-op horror game. My laptop can't run that. Jesus Christ. Yo, thank you very much Ace Space for the raid. Welcome in Ace Spaces. Hello little like voidlings, okay? Welcome in. Today we're going over Kraken Seraphina's video talking about someone called Neff. This guy is insane. He is deranged. He is a crazy liar. He keeps on lying. It's insane the amount of shit this guy says. You guys have joined in about like an hour into the content, okay? I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going, but if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, okay? Awesome stuff. Welcome in. Muted Ace says hi. Lol. Interesting. I believe you guys were talking about Black Griffin when I checked onto Ace's stream, because I did not know the guy went live, okay? Because I am told nothing. I want my time back from a waste of allegations. Don't worry, okay? Here on the Yen stream, okay? Everything's awesome, okay? Everything's cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome, okay? It's so over. So true. Let's continue.
To end anytime soon.
This is very important. I recorded this way before we found out he was a pedophile, so now I'm just gonna point and laugh and say the thing that I wanted to say for a while. Lol, you're a pedophile. What a fucking loser!
He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve.
The CP saga. Interesting. Black Griffin accusations makes me want to die. Poor Ace. I'm so sorry you actually had to look at that. Dude, I have never looked fully at the Black Griffin accusations because there just seems to be so much. Ace convinced Yen to watch my 2-hour FNAF Fairy game. FNAF Fairy derail on stream, please. Fuck no. Fuck no, dude. You need to like, I don't know, 20 grand and I do the 2-hour derail, okay? Dude, I'm gonna steal Fauji's thing, okay? I'm not talking about, like, collection of PII. I'm talking about, the whole 50 gifties thing, okay? I'm gonna start doing that, okay? 50 gifted, okay? And I do an entire stream dedicated to watching a Five Nights at Freddy's furry. How does that sound? How does that sound? Okay?
As an instrument of divine justice.
Yeah, so I've reached this part that I alluded to at the beginning of the video. There was an entire saga where Adept engaged in...
Thank you very much, Just Nix, for the $2. Hi again, yeah, and I drew Ace to this video yesterday. That's awesome. I think I have seen that drawing, Nix. They want you to the Ace. It's so cool. You're such a money shark, bro. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You have to pay us to watch it. No. No. Okay. Dude, I just need to grow, like, even though I don't grow it, okay? I just need to go chest hair, okay, and just rip my shirt off midstream. That's how I get 50. That's how I get 50 gifties, okay? That's how I do it. But you don't have a dog? I have Ace. Does that count? It's time to feed the Ace base. It's time to give him treats. It's time to feed the Ace now. On the Yen stream tonight. That's so cooked, bro. Anyway. Let's keep it going.
How do I put this? In uploading explicit content from a 17-year-old's, explicit content, let's just say. He fiercely denies this accusation, claiming that there's not enough evidence to back it up, but unfortunately for him, there's quite a bit to shoot that down. Now, this information all came from this guy, Renegade.
Dude, you can tell when this video, when this video was made, okay? Because this is Sarah's old stills, and then we're going to the brand fucking shiny new ones at this point. You have a bunny. Feed me, bruh. So true. So true. Do not feed the Ace. B, he stings. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. This fucker does not have a stinger, okay? He's just a little guy, okay?
Is not the brightest tool in the shed. Now, the main reason as to why he's a part of this story at all is because he engaged in shenanigans with people associated with Adept, which very quickly spiraled out of control. Renegade shared images and videos of himself at the age of 17, and those images/videos were leaked to his embarrassment. Now, regardless of the choices that he made, those images and videos are 100% CP. They are sexual acts that a minor is enacting upon themselves, clear as day. I think anybody can agree that you shouldn't share or engage with this kind of content because that is disgusting. It doesn't matter if the person who produced those images did something stupid. They were 17, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
in Adept's case, he thinks it's perfectly okay to share CP on YouTube because it doesn't.
What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna read some of these, okay? In the screenshot, you had some kind of toy in between your legs. No nudity was shown him out, but it was just a still frame of you sitting on the dildo. I don't believe that counts as me engaging in sharing CP, but regardless, it was mean-spirited and humiliating to share that around. I'm willing to admit that much. Oh, at least you admit it was mean-spirited. Fucking hell. I was told I could have a friend present. Long as it's kept civil, I do not care. I'm not here to hurt you. Honestly, never wanted to, bro. Renegade says. But that's exactly what you've done from the fucking day I started talking to you. And then I see... Is this Neff? You have lied about me and refused to have a conversation about it. So that's why I posted CP, okay? Fucking creature, man.
His definition, and he's totes innocent. The problem is that he attempted to use it as blackmail in a group chat because it was uploaded onto one of his channels. In the group chat, he attempts to hold the videos containing the CP over Renegade's head.
Long as it's kept civil, I don't care. I'm not here to hurt you. That bullshit. I honestly never wanted to, bro. Bullshit. Like I said, I'm willing to take down my videos if you stop accusing me of shit I did not do to you. Bullshit. Being revenge porn, harassment, and doxing. Those videos disappear the minute you agree to that. Bullshit.
Why?
So he's
because
holding
Renegade
over his
rightfully
head?
accused him of engaging in revenge porn. Now, to use his own words to show that I'm not taking this out of context, here's how Adept describes some of the material in question.
This shit brought me to gambling. And I hate Sarah for it.
Oh.
In the screenshot,
Is this
you had
eBay?
some kind of toy between your
This
legs.
might be eBay.
Between
I
your
like
legs.
eBay.
No nudity
eBay
was shown, in my opinion, and it was just a still frame of you sitting on the dildo. I don't believe that counts as me engaging in sharing CP, but regardless, it was mean-spirited and humiliating to share that around. I am willing to admit that much.
Because you see, guys, as long as there's no genitalia in the image of the 17-year-old performing a sexual act on themselves, it's fine. You can try and move the goalpost and say it was mean-spirited,
Yeah, exactly.
but that's just
Exactly.
disgusting.
That's exactly how
the
that
fact
works.
that he's trying to play
Yeah,
semantics
exactly.
is absolutely wild. To make it even worse, it's pointed
This
out by
guy's
Renegade that the image in
fucking
question
insane.
is from a full video, which means that Adept took a screenshot from said video and put it on his channel in full display as a means to get back at Renegade. Why? Oh, it's because he got criticized for, posting revenge porn, which is exactly what he's doing. Or a better correction.
Yeah, for those people who just joined from Ace's channel, Neff, aka, fucking hell, Database Productions, absolutely shared revenge porn of his ex. That's just absolutely what he did. He, like, linked it in a Google Drive link onto a YouTube channel with the person's, like, full legal name onto, like, and then linked it in his own description. He's absolutely done that, okay? I'm sorry for sliming that guy. Now that I think about it, it was honestly a bit mean-spirited. My bad, bro. Yeah, dude, can you imagine just, like, fucking, King Von just being like, sorry guys, that's kind of mean-spirited. I just like slimed out your whole block. So sorry guys. So sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a bit mean of me, okay?
He's been doing for literal years now, so it's nothing new.
Well, this is not entirely accurate. You shared those images yourself, publicly. Whether or not you were a minor, if I reshare them, then that's not my issue.
Dude!
What the fuck?
What? What the fuck? What the fuck are you saying, dude? What? Christ.
As long as I'm not the person who made it, it's okay for me to reshare it or react to it as much as I want. You know, I mean, that's a classic Plague Moth defense.
There's nothing worse than being a grown man who lives off of his mama. I don't care what you or Seraphina or anyone says I did. There is nothing worse than that, dude. There is nothing more dishonorable.
Give it a pause. Oh, man. I could have, like, sent revenge porn of a minor or something, and I'd still be a better person than you because I pay taxes and have a job.
Yes, you heard it, folks. If he shares CP on his channel that was posted publicly by somebody else, it's perfectly okay. Not his fault.
Normal.
The person
normal
who
stuff.
made those images
Jesus
is at
Christ, this
fault.
guy's
Totally
a
not his issue
creature.
if it's on his own
Like, unironically, right, no bit, this guy should be behind bars. I mean, he did at one point, he got a mugshot. He had a whole fucking mugshot, because he got, like, charges against him for stalking, because he's a little fucking demented little creature. And by the way, guys, I will be linking this video down below in the description once the stream ends. Go check it out, okay? Neff has already tried taking it down for privacy reasons, okay? Despite all the information in here not being privacy related, okay? I wonder if this stream will stay up. Find out soon on the Yen channel.
Channel, being uploaded from his computer, being in possession of that material, yeah, it's not Adept's fault whatsoever for having that material on his computer. Speaking of his Lord Cancerous channel, he would engage in a full-on meltdown that he ended up deleting.
Since people don't want to watch my video, 1. I did not share Renegade Sniper's nudes around.
Yes, he did.
2. None of Okami Puzzle's friends shared his nudes around. 3. None of us have his nudes to begin with.
Sure.
How am I reading this? 4. His nudes were not shared. 5. Making fun of him being a cross-dresser is not wrong or illegal. 6.
Okay.
If Renegade wants to claim we engaged in sharing revenge corn and CP show proof of it, I'm not going to tolerate...
Yeah, just show us. What are you saying, dude? Checkmate, huh? You won't show the CP, so therefore I'm not guilty. Huh. Checkmate, liberal.
People telling me I did something I didn't fucking do in the comment section of a video where I proved myself innocent. If you people think I or anyone else shared this dude's stuff around, show evidence or shut the fuck up. Renegade is sitting around in his mom's house crying about us doing something to him that we didn't do. Show evidence I did it or shut the fuck up. Period. I'm not talking about this crap anymore until he can come up with proof that I did something I didn't do. And if you comment on my channel saying I did something to this man, without hearing what I had to say, you're getting blocked. Hey, Renegade Sniper, even if this works and the video gets taken down, I'll just repost it elsewhere. You shared this photo publicly yourself, and from what I've heard, you even made public porn videos where you took a fake... Yeah. I get that you want to maintain this macho conservative look, but you've been falsely accusing me and many other friends of Okami Puzzle of spreading your private nudes around when we haven't. The picture shown in my video isn't considered nude, as much as it is nasty. I tried adding you on Discord and talking to you like a man about why you were accusing me of revenge corn when I don't even know you, despite briefly talking to you in VCs over a year ago, and you immediately added and blocked me before I could say anything. You're a complete coward and
That's just a lie. We just saw the DMs. They had a full-ass conversation about this topic. What are you saying?
You agree to talk to me and quit falsely accusing me, this won't end. I put up with way too much chronically online behavior from others as it is.
And in the event that you do question anything that he has to say, he will once again deflect and blame Renegade for everything.
Also, for the record, for those idiots that archive everything to do with me, my friend Okami Puzzle had some sort of sexual friendship with Renegade Sniper while he was in a relationship with someone else. And that someone else caught Okami cheating on them. So they decided to leak Renegade's embarrassing photos/videos. I was not responsible, and neither was anyone else, and Renegade refuses to go after the person responsible for it. Oh, boo-hoo. Internet stranger thinks I'm a horrible person. I'm not shifting blame. I literally don't even know this person, and he's accusing me of sharing his nudes with people.
You did
Nudes
it!
that I don't even have access to, and news
He
that
is
he's
lying.
posted publicly before. He also demanded that Fish Dish, another person he falsely accused, send him nudes of her own in order for him to forgive her for what she didn't even do.
What the fuck?
He's the horrible person if you ask me.
Yeah, like I stated before, Adept tried to delete these posts, but not before Renegade saved and archived all of them, which was a pretty nice save, I think. Because to reiterate, Kyle Carrozza over here likes to delete a lot of evidence in hopes of, you not seeing it because he knows that he might have fucked up by doing it. It's almost like he, acknowledges the people that, are constantly archiving the material. Also, by the way, it's not even me doing it like 99% of the time. It's just other people sending me the stupid shit that you say on a regular basis and me just sitting there observing because I'm not going to sit here 24/7 on my computer. It's not like I've been dedicating most of my time in the past 2 years to, life shit or, moving or,
how dare you,
having a new job, anything that's
allowed.
actually important. Now, onto other stuff. In the same group chat stated before, Adept accuses Renegade of colluding with me because, he's a little paranoid bitch baby and, nobody's allowed to talk to me, I guess. Now, prior to late January 2026, I've never even heard of this guy. Renegade posted evidence showing that we've never interacted with each other and I can just share my screen to prove it either way, so, it doesn't really matter. I've never interacted with this guy until late January 2026. Never even knew that he existed. However, to the contrary, Adept once again uses fake screenshots of a totally real conversation Renegade and I had. Yeah, you guys totally can't see the fact that the text is so fucking deep.
Oh my god, that is so fucking fried.
Fried to hell that every single edge reeks of spacing errors. Oh, but don't worry, I'm sure CP enthusiast over here could try and fake more conversations to try and convince you otherwise. It's also very important to point out the consistent connection of behavior.
Jen, do you enjoy 40k / seen anything on the kin? I do enjoy 40k, yes. I've been playing a bunch of Space Marine too. I cannot wait for Total War Warhammer. I'm praying that it has online multiplayer, because I want to play that game with my friends so badly. If we can't, I scream.
To what is going on currently early this year to what he was doing 3 years ago. He's engaging in revenge porn, just like how he was doing 3 years ago. He tries to pass off his behavior as, just a little mean, guys. I was just mad. I only uploaded your CP to my channel. I was just a little mad. Oh, look, he was doing that just a couple of years ago.
The first thing Seraphina shows to prove that I was undoubtedly involved in a plethora of these activities was a screenshot of a Discord message I wrote detailing in great length about how I was quote-unquote involved in everything. This was sent after one of those many breakups. There's even messages I have of the actual guilty party telling me it was stupid to say this since I had nothing to do with it. I said.
And by the way, guys, for context, the actual guilty party, people he was friends with and worked alongside, the people who he sent his ex's nudes to, that's the quote-unquote actual guilty party here. They're all guilty. It's no actual here. You're all guilty. You're all freaks.
Because I wanted to hurt Zavia, given that we had just broken up. I mean, it's pretty psychotic sounding, but it's just a bunch of bullshit I came up with on the spot to upset her. None of this is actually true.
He tries to gaslight the person that he's fucking with, exactly like 3 years ago. And of course starts to act like a giant vagina when people don't want to talk to him. Oh boy, just like 3 years ago.
But I can tell you the truth in that I never stopped loving you.
Hi,
I'm
Astra.
not going to hold you hostage in something you don't want a part of. But the least you can do is help me understand why.
Oh yeah, dude, Nev would just do these AI voices. If you guys, I'm kind of re-saying a few things for the newer guys that have just come in, so you guys are aware what's going on. Okay. Yeah, he does speak with his normal voice in some videos, but then he also does this shit.
Don't listen to your stupid fucking friends, or the toxic group that you can't seem to stay away from, who are going to tell you you're in the right. You even admitted that these people are never going to be neutral or tell you when you're wrong. Listen to yourself. You are the most unbiased person of all in this, and ask yourself, if this is what you truly want. Personally, I don't even know what I want anymore, or if I ever want to know. But, if you really, truly want to end things the right way, you know how to contact me. It's only fair that we both get some closure to this,
Actual
because
analog horror.
if we don't, you and I both know this
Crazy.
will never
Crazy,
stop
dude.
eating our brains alive. It's your call. I'm going to be alright either way.
However, there is another side to the coin here. I have to address something important here because it is not as clear as it looks. Renegade is also being accused of engaging in freak behavior, basically just calling him a pedophile.
I just wanted to talk about this because also they're still calling me Neff, even though I explained to them that a pedophile gave me that fucking name. A former pedophile friend of mine, when I found out he was a pedophile, I stopped fucking with him, gave me that fucking name. So y'all still want to call me the name a pedophile gave me? Makes sense considering y'all want to protect a pedophile. Y'all know what pedophile I'm talking about.
My goal here, of course, just like mentioned before with others, I am not here to defend somebody if they have done something wrong. My purpose here is to share information that I have received from other parties, regardless if the party itself is questionable or not. At the end of the day, from what I am showing here, that information is all that matters. yours. Because, of course, I know where this is going. Because I may have used information that came from somebody who did really bad shit, that also means that the information that I use is immediately discredited, but that's not how this works. I'm going to draw a comparison here with another situation that many of you are probably familiar with, and that is the Kira the Wolf saga that happened years ago. In Kira's response video to, everybody calling him
And if you want to learn more about Kira the Wolf, check out my VOmega video, okay? Shameless self-plug. And speaking of self-plugging, okay, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Ka-chow.
Zoophile, because he was a zoophile, he mentioned this.
Secondly, I want to point out the legitimacy of the person who posted the logs. This user claims to be an actual...
This is what Kero looks like. I've never seen their face. I've only seen them in the fursuit, okay? Fucking hell.
Confessed zoophile. And the logs contain images of bestiality. How does that make him a legitimate source if he himself is one of those people that abuses animals?
The information against him was primarily sourced from somebody's account who, did not do very good things, obviously. Kira's immediate response was to say that, well, of course it came from somebody bad, so therefore the information is immediately discredited. But again, that's not how this works.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
To conclude that point, if Renegade is found out to be guilty of the same shit, don't care. I'm not here to defend him. He can defend himself.
True.
The information that he provided to people is verified. He shared his screen. These are conversations that actually happened. Just because Renegade engaged in bad behavior doesn't magically absolve you of the shit that you did. The fact that this is even a possibility of a rebuttal that is being brought up is pretty fucking embarrassing.
All right, so let me explain something to you one more time, man. So, Okami's ex, whatever his fucking name was, leaked the DMs. He got into Okami's account, screenshotted it, sent it to everybody. He sent it to me. He sent it to, I guess, Zoye. I don't know if he sent it to Zoye. Sent it to Fish Dish. Sent it to pretty much everybody Okami talked to, right? We all started posting the damn messages in the damn group chat we had together, laughing at it. We were mostly making fun of Isaiah, not you. And Mika was sending it to everybody too, dude. And we didn't send it to anyone outside the group. It was just kept between us, who it was already leaked to. So it wasn't really revenge porn anyways, or whatever you want to call it, because there was a video and a screenshot. It was just kept between us, right?
Yeah, we were just looking at your CP and, we're just looking at your CP in a group chat. What the fuck? This guy's deranged.
So they turn around and trying to tell you, they're just trying to play the blame game, man. That we all were laughing at those fucking DMs, but we didn't share your shit around. Okay, we didn't go post your shit onto Facebook or Twitter.
Why were you looking at
Now, when I tried to talk to you a month or so ago, and you said, what the fuck do you want from me, and blocked me, I got mad, and that recording that Mika's talking about right there, I still have that recording, so I posted it onto fucking YouTube.
Why?
Should I have not done that? Maybe. That's probably the only thing you got me on, but other than that, I haven't done anything wrong.
The only thing.
Okay,
sure.
Like you said, you did stuff when you got mad, I did stuff when I got mad. Because you didn't want to talk to me, but you were falsely accusing me of revenge porn. Because at that time, I had not showed anybody those.
You were falsely accusing me of revenge porn, so I'd posted your underaged, sexual acts to prove that I don't do that. Right. Interesting.
DMs, aside from those who it was already leaked to. Okay? You can be upset that we were making fun of you all you want, but I wasn't fucking doing anything to you, bro. And that's just facts, man.
Oh, yep, there you see, I was just mad, guys.
This is database. Yes, this is database.
Guys, I was just mad. I don't know how many times he's going to use that fucking excuse, but there it is again. It's almost like he acknowledges that he absolutely fucked up the situation here and absolutely screwed himself. Wow, a running theme of behavior. What a shocker. And yes, Renegade forwarded this message to me that was sent to him. So if you're wondering where that came from, there you go. But don't worry, he said he was sorry in the end. So, it's okay.
But I'm not done yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not done yet with this section because I'm going to throw in something to coincide with the point that I just made. Later on in the timeline here, I saw this message of him defending himself in regards to the things that he's being accused of. And I'll just let it speak for itself.
Everyone. If anyone has received any kind of messages about sexual stuff, requests for nudes, or any other sexual content by this account, let me know. A friend of mine, or at least somebody I used to call a friend, had borrowed my account with permission from me, Matthias? I don't know. To message one of his friends. As his mom made him delete Discord till he's 18. He's 17 now. But earlier today, one of my Discord friend's mothers... oh my god, the fucking grammar is... I'm gonna corral myself. One of my Discord friend's mother DMs me using her daughter's account and telling me to stop asking her daughter for sexual pictures and stuff. I was confused when I saw this and decided to read up in the DM. Turns out this disgusting cunt has been using my account to ask for nudes and other sexual content from other age girls for months.
Aww.
I let him use my Discord account to help him stay in contact with his friends, but he made a promise to me to never message anyone else or add anyone else, let alone ask them for fucking nudes. But as you can probably guess, he shat on that promise. I'm so sorry for any pain or discomfort the situation has caused anyone. I've made sure that he is locked out of this Discord account and he will no longer be bothering you. I'm so sorry.
What the hell?
I wish I had realized sooner, and I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for letting this mega cunt be a bother to you for so long. I swear I did not know until today, and for that I am deeply sorry. I am ashamed of I hate the structure of the sentence. I am ashamed of having called that lying, backstabbing, pedophile cunt my friend. If there is a hell, I will personally be dragging that bastard down with me, because we will both be going there for very different reasons. I don't know about that, buddy. But I will definitely be dragging his ass down there. I promise you that. I had to get this shit off my chest. Thumbs up emoji.
Now, he did show me said messages with a 12-year-old and the mother that would respond to him. And
what the hell?
Yeah, you can decide for yourself on what you think about all of that. Yeah, having the 12-year-old friend at the very beginning probably wouldn't have been a great idea. Why the fuck are all of you like this?
When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away?
This part of the anime is, yeah, it gets pretty weird. Some of you might remember the video I posted about the settlement that was made in regards to the, the your boyfriend shit. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and explain it. Now, Adept decided to raid that video with a bunch of alt accounts. Yeah, I just kind of sat there and watched it happen and, remove the alt accounts, especially because I didn't want an important video like this to be filled with spam. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to remove them. Although I didn't remove one specifically. Instead, I chose to respond to it and made fun of him because, I mean, what else am I gonna do? It's all he's worth. Yeah, so I pointed out the, the whole recording himself playing GTA and threatening me thing. And then he chose to make a ballsy response, calling me obsessed. The one who's recording himself constantly talking about me. Yeah, I'm the one that's obsessed, apparently.
Sure.
And then exactly. Saying that Zavaya and I are harassing him nonstop and sending pizzas to his doorstep, which we're not because we don't really give a shit. We don't care that much. Also, by the way, what an interesting choice of video to raid. The video talking about the person who was sexually assaulted in front of family children. That's quite the video to pick to raid, buddy. Anyways, this YouTube comments raid would then translate into a conversation because he all of a sudden decided to send a request to me on Discord, which I...
Oh man, it's Lord Cancerous. I'm coming to your house. Excellent. Rookie mistake.
I accepted because, again, I didn't care at this point. Let's jump to a conversation.
Silly Nath. You can't visit Sarah's house. They live in the ocean. You're going to drown.
Conversation that we had just around the beginning of last year, roughly last year. Just out of nowhere, he sends me a request to try and say I was sending pizzas to him, which I didn't. You see, I wouldn't pizza bomb anyone, not because I think it's wrong, or...
If anyone sends pizzas to my house, okay, make sure it's like, hot honey pepperoni, please, okay? People do that. I need hot honey... Yeah, hot honey pepperoni, okay? Pizzas. I love that shit. I love hot honey, okay? It's very nice, very nice, very nice.
A form of harassment even that I wouldn't engage in. The reason why is because it's a waste of perfectly good pizza. I fucking hate wasting food, by the way. I just can't do it on principle regardless if I hate somebody or not. It's not going to happen. He then tried to say that I posted his zip code on my YouTube community tab and used a very fake screenshot to try and gaslight me into admitting to it, which,
Lol.
Yeah, that didn't work. Unsurprisingly, if I posted someone's zip code onto my channel, let's just say that I did, it wouldn't be a depth that I'd have to be worried about, really. All of the people who are close to me who would have 100% noticed that I all of a sudden uploaded a random zip code that had a decent amount of likes for no apparent reason. Yeah, those people would be the problem. Absolutely no word of this was said to me at all by anybody except for him. Because again, he tries to use fake evidence to gaslight people.
Exactly.
Wow, it's almost like he's done this before.
Dude, if I learned that Sarah did that, murder on sight.
Yeah, what a shocker. Now, my favorite part of this conversation is the part where he tried to say that I swatted him and...
I'm gonna keep saying this, man. I haven't sent you pizzas. She definitely did. Maybe it wasn't you, but you did call the cops to my house and my mom's. You accused me of swatting when I've literally never done that to anyone. I've never called the cops on you. Lol, that's so? So someone with your exact voice called Butler County Dispatch on... called Butler County Dispatch on March 20th wasn't you? No, the only thing I've done is sat and listened to a report call. That's it. That report was just to talk about a text message that turned out to not be a real police officer. Pretty much it.
He absolutely, guys, trust him. He has the 911 recording of me calling the cops on him, with me somehow not getting arrested. you know, with having a 911 recording of me making a fake SWAT call.
Yeah, exactly.
And I never got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
And he somehow, you know, acquired the 911 recording of me doing it, I guess. Now, he claimed that he was going to send it over to me. And yeah, he never did. Instead, the very next day that I thought he was going to send it over to me, yeah, he instead posted a shitty rap music or whatever it was, because his taste in music is shit. Yeah, he didn't actually give me, you know, what he claimed to have, probably because he AI generated it, and he is known for using AI in the content that he makes. Oof. Now, of course, when he didn't give me the evidence that he claimed to have, he just completely bitched out and unadded me for some reason. I just thought that was really funny. But yeah, unsurprisingly, a giant pussy. I'd really like to hear the quality of my AI generated voice making a 911 SWAT call to somebody. I'm really interested in hearing it. Also, it's worth noting that people in the past who have re-uploaded his rants towards himself that he, you know, hides links over.
Romantic Goblin mention.
For some reason, those were mysteriously taken down by somebody that was more than likely him. Yeah, so an interesting thing of people making fun of you, and then you try to use the copyright system to take it down because you don't like it when people make fun of you. That's interesting. Yeah, quite the tough guy attitude, but you're going to take videos down when people are fucking laughing at you.
No.
Rules for me, rules
He
for
drove them
thee.
out.
Okay.
It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek.
Oh look, another crazy rambling to himself that he uploaded. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely not
Fucking
crazy,
hell,
guys.
almost 2 hours
He's not
long.
crazy, I swear.
I think you're very aware that I'm aware. I think you know that you're making moves again.
Oh yes.
Your next target on your channel.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Swinging back on to old database for old time's sake.
Oh yes.
Well, I want to bring you a dose of reality with this video.
Okay.
Just so you know where you stand at before you post that video.
I'm riveted in my seat.
This was the month you made your first video on me. I responded to you, and this is what happened.
I mean, okay, and care why. Apparently I care so much about having subscribers, I guess. This is supposed to be very devastating to me, I suppose.
Now, I'm not going to take full credit for this as the drama with the Senate and Lio happened, but I'm going to take partial credit for it. Because
sure,
you
buddy.
completely
Sure.
fell the fuck off, bro. You completely became irrelevant.
Was I ever really relevant? I don't recall ever being relevant at all. Apparently my goal was to be as relevant as possible. I mean, in hindsight, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really want to be. Everything about this hinges on the fact that if, you know,
And that's why you guys should subscribe to Kraken Serafina, okay? Like and subscribe to Kraken Serafina.
Enough about YouTube to actually have it as a job, which, yeah, no, absolutely not. I don't think I have the capacity to just sit there and make videos constantly, because even when I was making videos more often, like let's say, I don't know, when I first started making the videos on the whole entire, like, your boyfriend situation, I guess I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about that, I wasn't really posting all that often either. I don't understand what the point here is. Like, it's supposed to be more of like oh, I'm hurting your ego by pointing out how you lost subscribers at that time, but I don't really care. I don't see why I should.
Your latest video got 500 views, less than that, and you have 16,000 subscribers. You think you can do some kind of damage to me, let alone anybody?
Now, this is not going to be as much of a brag in this particular case, but since I mentioned the your boyfriend stuff, I actually did do a lot of damage to Fubu publicly. She lost patrons over the entire series. She lost a lot of confidence from people. She even tried to threaten me with lawyers over that series. I don't know why you're...
What, my monster can in the background, okay? What, do you want more monster can ASMR? Does that make you happy, okay? Yen ASMR channel coming soon. Never. Absolutely never, okay?
What are you talking about?
Unless you go back to one of them old fucking dramas you've been covering forever.
Kraken Serafima? I did not say that. Yen, go to sleep? No.
Like me or your boyfriend or whatever the fuck it is you cover.
Soon, probably.
You ain't gonna get anything. That's why you also went back to messing with fucking Bloodlord. And I know what you did to him too, by the way. Is, you know, it's not fucking hard to talk to people and figure out stuff.
Yes, I should be cordial with the guy who excused posting CP.
Yeah, of course.
We're having a running theme here, by the way.
I just wanted to give you a dose of reality and also let you know that you said I lied and manipulated everybody. And my response to you, that was 2 years ago. You made a response to me at that same time 2 years ago. And you never released it. You made a full fucking video that you didn't release. If it were a simple case of me being wrong and you being right, and you already made a video proving so,
no, don't do that.
Per your own words, it should have been very simple for you to upload it.
Absolutely, I actually did make a video that I never released because I didn't care to post it.
Oh god, my voice
I didn't
is
give a
going
damn.
shit.
For the record, a lot of the information that I received for this video
I'll wait for this like section to end. Uh-oh, maybe YouTube is actually telling me to stop.
Video was actually sent to me by other.
Yeah, we'll probably get to like a good like pause point, and then we'll continue this tomorrow. Okay.
People like I cannot sit here and psychoanalyze Adept every single day of my life because I would just go insane, just like him.
I'm not insane. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, again, this is just projection. Like it is. He is doing the same thing that he has always done. It is projecting how he is onto other people.
Oh, and another thing, I know all those people that refuse to acknowledge me on this channel are going to be flocking to your comment section whenever you do make it. Furthermore, this desperation that you and Zavia have exuded for 2 years of archiving every little fucking thing and then calling me obsessed with you guys is also fucking bonkers.
Because you keep
because
deleting
I'm not the one
shit.
with a 200 fucking page archive about you. 200 fucking pages, homie.
Again, I'm not the one constantly posting recordings of myself ranting to the microphone. I'm not sitting here for hours playing GTA 5 or whatever and rambling to himself in such an insane monologue way. If I was truly obsessed with you, we would be, well, probably still going back and forth to this day with constant videos being slung at each other. And speaking of Zavia at this point, I have barely said anything to them, like, at all. Our conversations with each other have been very sparse since then. The last time that we really conversed about all of this into detail was, well, 2 years ago. Since then, I've just kind of fucked off for the most part. Yeah, I posted a video here and there and kind of just felt like doing it. I don't know why this is a big deal. I like how it's becoming a cardinal sin to, you know, back away from posting content on YouTube because I have just better things to do in my life. Apparently, that's a bad thing.
Not to mention
evil. You must come back. You must stay.
Snipers fucking help. Theo Matt's help. Dead Meme Frogs help. Wacky TV's help. Many, many fucking people who comment or run to you or...
Again, for you guys who don't know, none of these people were, like, involved with Seraphina at all. Like, those are all small com people. Like, Wacky TV, fucking, Dead Meme Frog. Like, again, they tried, like, implicating spinning at one point. Like, and none of those people to do with, like, Sarah, right? It makes no sense for Sarah to know any of these people. What an idiot.
Say things to you about what I might or might not have fucking done to them, it does not matter. If it's bad and it's being said about me, you want to hear all about it.
I'm assuming the Matt person you're referring to is the gaming guy. I mean, I spoke to him for like a moment and then I couldn't really understand anything that he said. So, yeah, I just kind of stopped talking to him. In terms of Wacky, I asked him basically one question that I really needed answered in regards to a raid that you referenced in your previous video. And that was it. And in terms of Meme Frog, yeah, I haven't said anything to the guy. I've never spoken a word to him. But you see, guys, anything against me is a massive conspiracy. Like, everybody is colluding against me. I'm not going fucking crazy. You are. I'm not the one uploading constant videos of myself ranting to the microphone. Nah, never. No. Adept would never do that. He's never actually done. Oh.
You are fucking desperate.
Thank you. Database sounds like Bonk if he was on puberty map. It's true. Fucking true.
Because you've been fighting a losing battle from the start. You underestimated what you were going after.
You underestimate my power. Holy shit. He's actually pulling the Anakin, you underestimate my power shit here. I'm
I want you to look at this and remember this, because this is what your channel is, and it is only on a steady decline. You're a fucking nobody, four-eyed, skinny fucking white boy from Missouri, and you think you have some kind of stopping power on here.
Is somebody gonna tell him that I'm actually from Kansas and not Missouri? Okay, fuck it, whatever. Yeah, this is the second time now that somebody's called me white. Dude. Yeah, my skin has just turned white now, apparently. Yeah, most of you know that I'm not actually white, by the way. I'm also not skinny, by the way. I'm actually pretty average. Realistically speaking, I can't, quote, stop anybody. I just talk about shit. My intentions may have been different from the beginning when I first started making content, but at this point, especially in the past 2 years, yeah, I can't really do anything, really. All I can do is talk about stuff and make people aware of information that I'm aware of. It's basically all I can do, and that's all I'll probably ever do. The most I've ever done to somebody have been these two particular cases where I did do a lot of public damage to somebody, but that wasn't to elevate myself.
As well.
I can definitely tell you it was not, because I didn't monetize these videos. I could have made a decent chunk of change from talking about the Your Boyfriend saga, but I chose not to because I didn't want to exploit it for financial gain. Yeah, I got a bunch of subscribers from it. Yeah, I got a bunch of views from it, but that's not what I cared about. If people were made aware of that situation, that's about as good as I wanted it to be, because regardless of what happened, even if I don't know, for some reason got like 2 million views on those particular videos, I still wouldn't quit my job. Like, I'm not going to quit my job to do commentary shit on YouTube. That is probably one of the worst things that I could do or anybody could do.
So you know what I'm going to tell you?
You should only be part-time.
Well, you saw my shit post I made today. That's all I got to say to you.
Like, if you want to do YouTube, fair enough, right? But do not go into it thinking you can live off it, like, long-term. Like, I know I definitely can't. Like, it's, especially the kind of content that I do, absolutely not. Like, my stuff gets limited instantly, okay? Like, you know, you can't do it feasibly, okay? Unless you're like, what, like getting 100k per view videos, something like that, you know? Massive channels like that can do that. Like, it's definitely not by doing commentary, okay? Like, commentary is kind of like a niche, very much a niche thing, especially like the kind of like dramas we end up covering over here. Like, it's not feasible, okay? Daily slop, absolutely, right? If you have like an established following, you can probably do it. Like, that's probably the only way. Like, YouTube Shorts and Daily Slop, and maybe like really well done like retrospectives. Those are the kind of channels that like get that type of stuff in terms of commentary. But yeah, like, I mean, dude, like Penguin Zero, for example, like, guy just can like make absolute fucking bank and live off that shit. You can't do it, especially now that the YouTube AI is sniping everyone's channel. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, I get limited on my gaming channels, okay? I'm gonna become the next Nicholas Diorio. So true, so true. Dude, that guy gets crazy earnings. I saw that thing, like, that floated around ages ago showing, like, what YouTubers got, what, like, earnings and stuff. Like, dude is doing very well for himself, like, insanely well. Just, you know, fair enough. Oh, fuck. There goes my voice. Oh, okay. How far are we into this? I'm gonna let Sarah finish her point.
Do it. Make your fucking video, whatever fucking video you're recreating or rehashing the other one you already made. Go ahead and upload it. It's gonna be the last thing you fucking upload.
Let's like this popsicle stand.
Yeah, it'll be the last thing that you upload. Yeah, the casual threats never get old. Oh boy, yet another thing.
Okay, awesome. We're at a stopping point. We're at a stopping point, guys. Thank you guys very much for checking out the channel. Okay, thank you guys very much for stopping by. This has been interesting. So far, we've learned this guy is he would spread someone else's revenge porn, lie awfully about it, is a serial liar, is clearly schizophrenic out the mind, would go ahead and spam post several videos, totally not obsessed with the people that he's targeting, okay? Absolute deranged cretin. Let's see how long this stream stands up on the channel, okay? Let's see if this guy privacy strikes me instead, okay? Let's see what happens. But I want to raid you guys out to... Where's my redirect? Why is my redirect not coming up? Customization. Come on. Please work. Oh my god, my live thing's bugging. Hold on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Part 2 when? I don't know. It might be the day after tomorrow because I want to have I want to relax. Wait, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm just looking at my Premiere option, or my my Raiden options, okay? Excellent is premiering a video at some point. When is he premiering it? It's not premiering right now. I would raid it otherwise, that would have been funny. Okay, I'm gonna raid you into Lio Convoy, okay? I'm gonna raid you into Lio. So yeah, we might do it in 2 days' time. I kind of want to cover the Ottilie Noah stuff. I might do stuff in between the part 2 for this, okay? Just so I'm not, like, bogged down. Then we can come into this fresh, okay? Evil, evil, evil stuff. But okay, guys. Until next time, okay? Thank you guys very much for stopping by. Good night. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.